face here.
The face detection.
Yeah. In case you didn't know, you're looking at a
human
face.
being?
No.
All right, hold on. Let me. I don't know if my phone does that or not.
Probably not.
Some of them do it. Hi.
Hey, what's up? We're talking
Apple
about
phones
the
do.
squares on your head when you're taking a
Those
picture.
Apple bottom
Jack doesn't
I'm
get
not
one.
getting. I don't have
Boots with the fur.
An iPhone? No, you don't.
Wait, does the iPhone have squares?
Yeah.
It does. I'm not going to look at. I am going to look at my phone, but not for that reason.
Apparently, Jack isn't a human being.
I don't even have to look at my phone this episode.
Face
I don't-
detection.
No hashtag today.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's not
if you
live.
get an alert,
Well, I mean, you can still
you'll probably look at it. That's,
Yeah, I could look,
that's
but
what I just
who
did.
knows?
Guys, by the way, Lanier's going to be in stage 5.
Oh, shit.
In an hour or so.
Was the note that I just got.
Good.
Hey, speaking of which, RTX just started.
Yes.
If
Yeah,
you're watching
We're
this
at
live,
RTX right now.
We're not there because we're here.
I think it starts at noon for public, and it's like 11 for VIPs now. So.
Maybe you're there, in line somewhere,
Like,
watching
another
off
thing,
topic.
Classy as fuck glass you're
It is a
from.
classy as fuck
Is it
glass. You may
beer
notice
you're
the
drinking out
RTX
of?
Sydney
look
2017
at that.
We
glass.
sell those? Or
No,
is
there's a fan made this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, gave them to me at RTX Sydney.
Man.
Looks
They're
like
very
kind of
nice. It's
small
okay, Jeff.
for a beer, though. Like beers are
Well, they're-
typically.
Like you
It's
put
more of a
whiskey in
drinking
there.
glass.
Yeah,
than a
it's
beer.
Yeah,
glass.
that's
It's
more
like a
highball
mixed
or-
drink.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We are pre-recording. It is
That's
11
a
a.m.
nice
I thought I'd
Manhattan
ease
in
into
there.
it.
No,
You want a nice scotch in there is what you want. Got a little Lafroig in there.
Do we have one of? No, we don't.
I bet there's something.
we
Probably not
do
nice.
have
my
Hey,
version.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey.
Welcome to Off Topic, episode number 84.
84.
Boy, we sure made a lot of them. I'm your host, Michael. I'm here most of the time. Joining us on this incredible week, we've got Jeff Ramsey.
They call me the American Gavin.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah. This crazy guy with the different color hair.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Always changing it up.
Tim.
Jeremy Dooley.
Jack. And everyone's
Jack,
lovable.
the not a human.
Not a human according to the squares when you're taking
Here,
a photo.
I'll give you a box. There you go.
And Ryan Haywood.
Hi.
I had nothing for you. I don't know what you want to call it.
And also
Ryan and his NASA shirt that he
And
likes.
also NASA shirt.
So if you're at RTX,
Did the Twitter things just pop up
Yep.
for like 3 seconds?
No,
And
they
then
were
disappear?
for a while.
if you're at RTX, you
Let's
should
do
go
our
check
whole
out the
intro.
Fake AH
missed
Crew
it.
Escape Room. That's
yeah.
starting
You know,
right
Ryan
now
loves
as
to see
well.
his name
In lights.
in lights.
What time
everywhere.
does the floor open?
I don't
I think
get
the
them on
floor
marquees.
opens at
So.
noon for public, 11 a.m. for non-public. I haven't actually written down
Who's
here.
non-public? Is that us?
Us.
Oh wait, not what am I saying?
VIPs.
Yeah, VIPs.
Non-public.
Come on in an hour early.
Scrubs.
Just come on in. Just no badge, no nothing. Excuse me, I'm non-public. Oh, you're in.
I'm not part of this convention in any way.
VIPs
I just look
get in
around.
early, too. That's
I'm
cool.
a
I
private.
didn't know that.
Come on in.
I don't know if it's just Friday or if it's every day.
You see
Friday,
anything, just take it.
Friday. Oh yeah.
Yeah, whatever you want.
We're pretty much
Booths, just
Those are
if
there
it's
for
not
you.
nailed down.
Yeah.
straight to signing. I think you and me.
Yeah, I think our
Yeah.
first thing is a signing.
I have no clue what my first thing is.
Have you looked at your schedule yet?
No.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Do you know what time you need to be there?
I assume the whole time.
You'll find out.
Yeah.
man.
You got to be there at 8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when? Friday or Saturday?
Friday. Yeah.
If you say so.
I do.
He's saying it. I think I need to be there like 9 on Friday, like for real.
Wait, for real? Why?
Like interviews or something.
Oh shit! I probably have those.
Shit, I might have actually nailed it.
Yeah.
Avon,
I think-
Avon just sent me an invite. and
Somebody
told
will tell me.
I have to be down there Saturday morning for a business coffee with some clients at 8 a.m. on Saturday.
A business
But is it a
coffee.
good coffee.
Yeah.
Is it like a Lewis shop? You know, like
I don't know.
You got to drive around.
Lewis shop
I, didn't
before.
look, I just thought
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
don't I have to work till 1 a.m. Saturday?
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
also,
Sorry.
you'll think I didn't mention this, but I did. I'll just mention it again for those of you that weren't listening the first time. This episode's sponsored by Movement Watches and Blue Apron.
Hey,
You probably just forgot the first time.
look at those two crazy cats.
I like that you did a double mention.
Yeah, you know, I felt like the audience didn't latch on to the first
And
one.
I'll say to Movement and Blue Apron in advance, thanks for double payment.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, so if you're watching this live, apparently the times for the exhibition hall are Friday from noon till 6, Saturday from 9 a.m. until 6. Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. till 6.
What is Friday?
Friday's noon till 6, but I think VIPs get in at 11.
And
Don't hold us to that.
Who's going to
Hold
play?
Jack to
You're
that.
just standing in line right now, wondering why you're not.
Who's,
there.
also, that would have been an hour ago.
Who's
so.
going
It's true.
to? Raise your hand if you're going to the Planet of the Apes movie. Am I the only
I
one
mean,
of us?
at RTX
Yeah.
or no?
Am I the only one?
Is it
Yeah.
is it Thursday? Is it
Friday?
Friday? I have a feeling we're doing something.
Oh, the VIP party.
party.
That's after.
Is it?
Uh huh.
Then what? Wait, is it like 5 o'clock or something?
It's at 7.
That the VIP party starts at 7:30.
Yeah. After 7.
I think we found out why Jeff's the only one going.
Yeah.
To Team Planet
I'll
of the
be at
Apes.
the, I'll be having a special VIP
If
party
you're-
with some monkeys.
If you're at the VIP party looking for Jeff, just head on over to the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, Planet.
Just
Just
walk
wait
up,
outside.
Jeff,
Yeah.
hello? Start walking around
Did you
here.
see that Andy Serkis's keynote is the exact same time as the Achievement Hunter panel?
Whoops.
So
Why? Wait.
Sucks to be him.
We
Yeah.
programmed against the keynote. Isn't the
Yeah.
point? Is the okay? I don't know what the hell's a keynote for.
Also,
I think it's kind of just like
we didn't program anything.
that's true.
Yeah, we just
Very true.
We.
What's a
Jack
keynote?
programmed
some of us
it.
don't even look at our program.
That's true.
I programmed the K1 Speed, the go-kart thing last night. If you were there, you guys have
how'd
fun
that
at that? No.
Do you even know what's happening there?
The
at this
fire
point?
marshals have
I-
released the
dude,
scene now,
I-
so it's okay.
Remember when Joel was there?
Joel will probably be there.
He's been there every time.
He just shows
And
up.
he was there last night.
Yeah, it was crazy
You
that
didn't
Joel
see
was
it, you
there
just weren't
last
looking
night
hard
when
enough.
Joel and I got in that crazy wreck.
Oh, and then
And
he gave out
made
your
out.
phone number
It was
again.
weird.
That was wild.
And then he
Sucked your cock.
That was
Oh,
even
wow.
crazier.
Right on the floor.
While he gave out your phone
We
number.
are not invited back to K1 ever again.
No.
It
Dude,
was
now that
really
it's
garbled.
Friday, you know what was awesome?
Dude,
What?
Spider-Man, because I
Oh, you
saw it last night.
Thwip.
Oh, I saw Spider-Man last night too.
Oh,
does
dude.
thwip.
You,
So
you
good.
ignored my charity thing to go see Spider-Man.
Well,
how it
hold
is.
on. What time does the charity thing start?
It's from 4 till midnight, so.
Oh, well,
got
I'm not seeing it till
time.
10:30.
Oh, okay, you got time.
I got time.
I've seen it.
Even though I'll be filming something with you
Shut
until like
up.
5.
On Thursday, yes.
Yeah.
Till like
Yeah.
6.
It opens
Yeah.
at 4, but really
Which
quick
means-
begins at 6.
Which means 8. Yeah. That's the translation.
Dude, I saw the thing they're working on for you guys. It looks pretty cool. At least I saw some of the characters they're working on. It looks pretty neat.
I know jack shit about it.
Yeah.
That's you're in the right mindset there.
Yeah. I'll show up somewhere.
It's great.
Exactly.
You show up and go, what?
I don't even think you've been here for the fittings.
No. There's like fittings for what we're
They
supposed
know
to wear.
you.
and,
5'5", 5'6".
somewhere around
got
there.
it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
Really
they
short
missed.
legs.
They just
When you
really
go to the
missed.
bathroom, do you ever go, that was jack shit?
Not
thought about
usually.
doing
Oh, him.
Why would you do it after me? It's not Jack.
Jeremy.
I thought you were looking at me.
He's looking past you at the guy named Jack.
That's why I went.
Fucking
That's why my answer was
Christ.
no.
And Jeremy's like, I thought about
I
it.
can't say that I have.
like,
Oh, Jeremy's like, yeah.
it's never crossed my mind before.
Like,
Jeff,
What do you
after you're done shitting, you go, I duly shitted. Yeah. That's
Possible.
What are you popping into there, Jeremy?
I don't
Kill devil?
know if I want to, but
Rum?
I think you know you do because you're holding it. You opened it and you have a shot glass in
someone
front of you.
sent,
over here.
someone sent us this
It's like
on
his hands don't know what they're doing.
I don't think I don't know about that.
What's happening?
So
I don't want it.
it's I don't normally like doing shots of rum, but this one says rum with pecans or pecans.
Oh, I thought that was Gavin. That's not Gavin.
Pecan.
Pecan's
I
wrong.
think rum with pecans
Pecan
and
is
honey.
really weird.
Pecan is you're an
Did you say
idiot.
pecan?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Pecans.
saying you're an idiot.
It's
Pecans.
pecan.
That's what you do in
Pecan.
somebody's room.
Ryan and I know how it's pronounced because we're
Old
from
Pecan
Country.
Street.
Yeah.
Not Old Pecan Street.
You ever go to the Pecan
Pecans.
Festival?
Get a pecan pie.
I've never heard that. That's what you do in someone's room. That's fucking
Pecan?
funny.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. I don't know why I enjoy that.
I would like to partake in your pecan pie.
Man, you know what I did? I guess 2 days ago now.
What'd you
3
do
days
2
ago?
days ago?
3 days ago.
On Tuesday, 4th of July. What did you guys do 4th of July? I had the best 4th of July.
I went to Home Depot.
I actually got propane and grilled.
Oh, nice.
It made me grill, so now like I hadn't grilled in like 5 months, but now like it's all set up, so I'm good to grill for the summer. Got my propane, cleaned my grill, got it all together. Got my like I got like a little
Any
fire
propane
pit
accessories to go
outside.
with that? Or?
I didn't get any accessories. I already
No,
have
okay.
the accessories. I'm pretty stocked on grill accessories from like our wedding.
Nice.
I got a lot of like of those tool kits with like you open it up and they have the forks and the spatulas
Those
and
are
all
nice.
that shit in there.
Did you feel any like occasionally like you get some of those wedding gifts and it's like someone's trying to pressure me into doing something? Like they gave me a bunch of like
Dude.
fucking yard maintenance stuff. Like I'm not gonna do that. Fuck that. I'm
the
gonna hire
biggest-
somebody.
probably like the coolest thing that I haven't fucking touched. I was like, wow, that's great. Fuck you. I'm not doing all that work. Someone, it's from Lindsay's side of the family, got us a fucking ice cream maker.
Oh,
Make your own
wow.
ice cream.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like this big.
They're awesome.
And it's awesome, but it's like, all right, step 1 of 1,000. Here's how you make ice cream. And I'm like, it's cool.
It's like
I really just want to order it,
could
from
be
Amazon.
Yeah.
Prime now.
Step 1, open door.
I
Step
still
2,
have
ice
it. It's
cream.
in pristine condition. I've never opened the box, but it's like it's absolutely work.
You should bring it on off
like,
topic.
That's work.
How long does it take to make ice cream? I wonder.
45 minutes probably.
Never looked at
Some of
it.
them,
we should
like,
make some
grandpa
ice
used to
cream.
make it on the back
Let's make
porch.
sriracha ice cream.
We can make rum ice cream.
I mean, I'll bring it. I'll
So
bring
anyway.
it. It's in my garage.
I bet it's not loud at all.
Jeff, what'd you do on 4th of July?
I did something. Every year, I'm always like, I'm bad at planning, and I'm always like, oh shit, we didn't go look at the fireworks. Next year, we'll go do the fireworks. This year, I thought ahead. I rented a hotel room downtown with a pool
Nice.
that
Damn.
that oversees, and so I took the family. We watched the fireworks show from a pool.
Nice.
Nice.
Which was awesome.
That's awesome.
And then Alamo was showing. I didn't realize this was the 4th of July movie, but it totally is.
Independence Day?
No. I Know What You Did Last Summer. So
Oh,
last
yeah,
night,
yeah.
or Tuesday
Really?
at midnight, I took Millie to see I Know What You Did Last Summer at the Alamo.
Nice.
She loved it.
Nice.
Was she like, what are you
All
waiting
the
for?
fish hooks in the
It's-
heads and
What
stuff.
are you waiting
Right.
for?
Was that Jennifer Love Hewitt?
It
Yeah.
was an amazing cast. It was Jennifer Love Hewitt. It was Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Matthew Lillard
It
in
was
it?
no.
that was
it
Scream.
It was Ryan Philippe and Freddie Prinze Jr.
Ryan, yeah. Sorry, you see Ryan Philippe and then Freddie Prinze Jr. I assume Matthew Lillard's gonna be mixed in there.
That's
too.
true.
he wasn't in it.
They did
Bushes,
run in that
maybe.
circle.
Yeah.
He got cut.
What are you guys
He
doing?
was the fluffer on that film.
You guys, hey, remember when I was in
Pecan
Hackers?
pie.
It was great. I was a serial killer.
Zoinks!
I was on Fruit Loops. Sorry.
I love
Matthew
that movie.
Lillard, crazy guy. A little weird
What's he
roles.
been up to, I wonder?
Twin Peaks. He's in Twin Peaks.
Oh,
Is he
okay.
really?
Really?
Yeah, he was in episode.
Is he like a
3 and
normal
4.
human in Twin
Dude, did
Peaks,
you
or is
ever
that a spoiler?
He lost his chin, and he's just like he's got like a turkey neck now.
Oh.
It's
I mean,
really
he was already
sad.
halfway there.
Did you ever see
Yeah.
SLC Punk?
Yeah, that's
He's
it.
fucking great in
It
that.
was a good movie. I never saw the sequel though.
He was in that movie with the 13 Ghosts, was it?
13 Ghosts.
You
Oh,
saw
yeah.
you saw
He's in Wing
Shannon
Commander.
Elizabeth's.
God, that Wing Commander movie.
Oh yeah,
was
she used to
bad.
get her boobs out a lot.
It was like it was one of the lesser. It was like after American Pie, which
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, bam, they're out. Check it out. And like, I mean, I was probably like 15 when that movie came out, and I'm like,
Isn't she from
This is
Central?
amazing.
She's from Central Texas, right?
Is she?
is she really? I
Colleen?
didn't know that.
Yeah, or
She's
like
like Belton
I thought she was a
Shelton,
foreign
or, yeah.
exchange student. Because it's an American
It's
Pie.
American Pie.
She's like, I'm the foreign exchange student.
No, I know. I was trying to think of a joke, but I just didn't get there.
Yeah, sorry.
I got your reference.
So
Big
I like the
looked
Swedish chef right there. It was great.
Yeah.
Yorkie sporgy horgy.
Yeah, you gave me a real Jeremy look, and you were like, "Oh, what are shows?"
Shit and Dooley.
There you go.
That was a callback to the poop
it
earlier.
was.
First taste really good. After taste not great.
No,
great.
not so good. But anyway, there was a scene I remember they were getting fucked up and killed by ghosts.
Right.
And there was a lot of like glass walls.
Yes.
It was very, very weird looking.
That's how they channeled the ghost energy into the
some sort of
machine or
thing,
whatever.
And a ghost was furiously attacking her, and it was just like
Wasn't
there were
Tony
slashes.
Shalhoub in that too?
Yes, I think he was.
Yeah.
There were slashes just like appearing on her, and there was one like boob shot. It was like shirt, and then you saw part of the boob,
like
and
it
then
just
it cut
ripped it
away.
open and fell down.
No, they didn't fall out. It
comically,
was
or
just
okay.
like it was just like a claw scratch, and you saw
How
like
do you
the boob
sell
meat.
that to Shannon Elizabeth at that point? Like, we're just gonna release a nip.
a couple $1 million what they got to do.
Yeah.
probably
she was
not
born
even
in
that much.
Houston and then raised in Belmead, Texas. I don't know where Belmead is.
Do you remember when
was
she was
foreign.
like, I'm not going to show my boobs on camera anymore,
was
and then she
near
became a
Dallas.
professional poker player.
Oh, that's
She did, yeah.
Are you serious?
Like her and Jennifer Tilly.
Oh,
Which is a great
she
form
good?
for getting your boobs out because that'll
broke.
distract the fuck
It
out
distract,
of
and then
people.
they lower their cards, and you can see.
to be fair,
yeah.
she became a
Just put it
professional
back
strip
in.
poker player. So
Okay, there you
that's
go.
kind
So I had a funny swear moment with my daughter the other day on 4th of July. She posted
Was it a
like
lighter
a
that
gif
said
of,
"fuck you"?
fuck you.
She posted a gif of Scott Thompson from Kids in the Hall in Brain
one's- which
Candy.
one's Scott
Oh,
Thompson?
the baseball one I said?
Yeah, when
that
he
was
like
pretty
spins
funny.
around and he's got his nipples cut
Oh,
out.
What's
yeah.
Scott
Yeah.
Thompson?
He's
The-
the one
the-
that is like flamboyantly gay in most
Got
of the
it.
skits.
Okay.
And he's probably my favorite. Anyway, and I was like, that's pretty funny. She's like, Happy 4th of July, everybody. And it's just a thing of him like on a baseball field, like in a red outfit with his man tits out and fireworks and sprinklers. And she goes, and I go, that's pretty funny.
Sprinklers.
She was like, yeah.
Shooting water everywhere.
Yeah. And she was like, thanks. I thought that was pretty funny. And I go, it probably doesn't matter, but just so you know, he's famously Canadian. And she goes, oh shit. I'm like, excuse me. She goes, nothing. And I take it down, and I was like, it really doesn't matter. Just
That's pretty
point of
good.
reference. But just her face, she just goes, shit.
Where you're like, that's appropriate use of shit.
So like, excellent use of shit.
Well done.
Dude, Kids in the Hall,
Delivered
Canadian
on the premise.
SNL. That's
Yeah.
I grew up with
I would
like
say-
Canadian low ass budget.
I would say SCTV is Canadian SNL.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. SCTV was
don't even think
literally
Canadians
it was sketch comedy, but it was like filmed in front of like shitty sets as
Rick
opposed to
Moranis
like,
and
yeah.
fucking Eugene Levy and
Kids in the Hall had a lot more like pre-tape stuff, or like that baseball thing.
Yeah.
Like, they would go out and do shit, or like it was like the crushing your head guy that was all outside.
Fucking, you gotta be crushing some. I'm crushing your head.
But,
I'm
yeah.
going to crush your head.
But yeah, SCTV was like John Candy, Eugene Levy, Martin, not Martin Short.
was Martin Short was on it, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's where Ed Grimley came from.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And Rick Moranis is in it.
never been funny, I must say. This isn't hilarious.
I think Jiminy Glick, I would like now.
Yeah,
Like,
growing
I
into
think
it.
I could appreciate like thinking of Jiminy
I
Glick. Maybe more so than I just not really hated it, but I was just like, as a kid, like I didn't get it. I'm like, I don't-
Yeah.
I don't think
I-
anybody did.
I
That's
don't
why I didn't
get
last
it.
long.
Well, that's
Yeah,
like
I got it a little bit.
He had a thing recently where Jiminy Glick came back, didn't he?
probably a charity thing. He did that. Around. Did you ever watch Viva Variety? Like the Reno or the state guys, like their show they did before.
I saw a couple episodes of it. I didn't like it.
Johnny Fishmouth. No, it was Johnny Blue Jeans, I think.
Johnny Blue Jeans, yeah.
And then Mr. Le Pen and
I like what's his face. Ian Michael
Weirder
Black
name
a
than
lot,
Jiminy
but-
Wicked or whatever.
Jiminy Glick.
Jiminy
Sorry.
Dude, E. Michael Black, great. Remember that
Michael
show? Michael Black, sorry, right. You said it and then
I
fuck
fucked
me.
it up.
Remember that show on Comedy Central that was like not even one season with like the
Stella?
three Michaels? Was that Stella?
Yeah.
Like incredible comedians and just like
Well, he's had one of those. He's had one of those. I was talking
it
about
was
this.
just like
I was
what
thinking
is
that
happening
was directed by
in this
David Wayne. It was
show?
Michael, and David, and
That's what it was.
They have some. It was this weird
It was
concept.
weird as fuck.
Kind of like Wet Hot American Summer, where it's like a funny movie, but it's fucking strange if you look at it.
Also, not a funny movie.
It's pretty funny. You're a liar. Anyway, but it was that kind of humor,
You're
like
not
real
wrong, you're a liar.
odd humor. Like
I'm not
that,
lying.
I think there was
You're
an
lying.
episode where they were all dating Edward Norton. It's like all three of them are dating Edward Norton.
As you do.
And then like they had to break up with him. It was really strange, but anyway, that kind of humor.
Michael Ian Black's one of those dudes that, if you get his name right, he
Ian Michael Black.
funnier than his career shows.
Yeah.
I think kind
I
of Chris
agree.
Elliott,
I
same way.
agree.
Like
Oh, yeah.
incredibly
Totally. Oh,
funny.
dude, Chris Elliott's
but a career,
fucking good.
like the body of work isn't commensurate of how talented they are.
I agree.
Yeah.
And if you think of Michael Ian Black and it's like biggest thing, there's no like this like
Biggest thing in the state, probably.
Steve Carell, 40-year-old virgin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Office.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, there's no like go-to for Michael Ian Black, but
Yeah.
he's fucking funny. He's been like a million things.
Yeah.
I as like a kid, like one of the first things I loved Michael Ian Black from was I can't remember what show it was, but it was one of those VH1s when they started doing like I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like That's So 80s or some
I
shit
love-
like
I
that.
love the
That's
80s.
what it was. I love the
Yeah,
80s.
yeah.
It was essentially like the same thing as like the Smoking Gun, where they just have
Yeah.
like a cast of like 100 people just talking about shit. It'll be like, this came out in the 80s, talk about it.
Remember
And
this guy?
Yeah.
He remembers the 80s.
they'll show a commercial for something that was in the 80s and they'll be able to discuss it. Like
Jazzercise.
in that's where like Michael Ian Black
Thigh
fucking
Master.
shines. Like,
Yeah.
he's just fucking hilarious about everything.
He's
he
off
says.
the cuff funny.
Yeah.
Like conversationally funny.
And just like the awkward like weirdness, to me like works better as a one man like talking to the camera. Like
Yeah,
clearly
yeah.
he's kind of making a joke than like an ensemble show and everybody's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
totally agree.
I enjoy it.
I think he'd be great in Let's Plays. Michael.
Yeah.
What are you up to? MIB?
Oh my god.
If you say his name right 3 times, he appears.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yes.
No.
Sometimes.
All right.
I
Not all the
did.
time.
But
Nothing
like
I
said-
say is not gonna make me sound like an asshole. Or
What, did we sign
All right.
up to the Let's Play
Hi,
Network?
Jeff.
Is that what
Welcome.
happened?
Yo, you're past that point already, Jeff.
I don't think. All right.
This isn't even
I'm gonna,
live.
get, I'm gonna get
We
myself.
can
I'm gonna
cut
get
it.
myself in trouble
true.
for
We
saying
can.
this.
We
All right, here's
I'm gonna
the.
get myself in trouble for saying this.
All right,
the
let's
cut
hear
point.
it.
Spoiler alert.
I think the 5 of us sitting here, I think of us as bad comedians, right?
Okay.
Correct.
Average to mediocre.
And I think that
comedians.
Michael probably would have the best shot of getting up on stage and doing stand-up, but I don't think any of us would be good at it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think we'd
Nice.
shine.
like that. I'd do it and be bad, but I would do it.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be better. No, I'm saying you'd be better at it. You'd be the best at the table at it.
Thank
Um,
you.
Or maybe me, but
I think it's probably
no,
you.
it'd be probably you. But
Can't write shit.
Oh, no compliments.
It's a Canadian standoff.
Anyway, and I don't think we could ever do that. Like, I think that's a skill set that none of us have. I think that going in every day, clocking in and doing Let's Plays for 5 or 6 hours a day and being that kind of funny in that way all day long is harder than people would think. And I think that traditional stand-up comedians would have a harder time doing it than people would think they would.
I will
Well,
say.
it's totally different.
Yeah, when
for
we've
sure.
had guests come in, like they'll sit down and do like 1 hour recording, like, oh God, all right, well we done. It's like, no, that's a
Yeah, you
fifth
kind
of our
of
day.
funny. I went out to dinner with them after the first time.
Yeah.
Incredibly talented dudes, and they were exhausted.
Yeah.
Like, Nick was like, "How do you do this all
It's
day?" every day?
it is a it
It's
is
like you talk on podcasts for fucking 6
It's
hours.
kind of like a muscle where you have to like
Yeah.
work it, and like once you do it for a long fucking time. We've been doing this for almost 10 years.
No,
now.
let's
I
play
think it's just something you think like, yeah, I could just sit down and do it and knock it out of the park. But like, so much of what goes into like stand-up comedy is like repetition and practice and like hitting beats,
Exactly
getting
why I'd
it
be
down,
awful.
and
over,
timing
yeah.
and everything.
And then it's the exact opposite for us. It's like, just do the video. And they're like,
Yeah.
right, but what's the set? What are we going for?
Yeah,
When's this
yeah.
and that?
And
It's
you
like,
just
just
talk.
do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You
funny.
know,
It's funny.
like-
The groups that we've had the best reaction with are musicians, which are like kind of they sort of roll with it, you know. Like when we had like Neck Deep come in and like
Or Dan.
Yeah, it's like,
From
they actually pick it up pretty well. Like they can focus on.
I think
they're playing a game and talking, which I think that's the hardest thing is focusing on two different things.
I'm gonna say the best guest we've ever had in the history of Achievement Hunter is like as far as somebody coming in and just sitting down and fitting in. And it was actually in LA, but was James Buckley.
The Buckers.
Yeah, I think that he was the most
good.
like just like
Buckley's
inside-
good, man.
He's
He
awesome.
Is
He's
that a
had
fair
some practice.
comparison though? Because he does that sort of thing.
No,
It
it's
was
not
also-
really.
'cause he's
It's
a
not
YouTuber,
fair
right?
comparison.
Yeah.
Just as guests.
And
but
also,
not-
also in a situation like that, that's a little different. Like because that was basically like me and Gavin interviewing him for an hour.
Gavin and I.
Gavin and I. Sorry, Gavin and I interviewing him for an hour. Totally. And
He used to fucking do that to me all
and
my
like
goddamn
feeding him content, like feeding. And I mean, James is incredibly talented. And he does YouTube videos, and he's an actual celebrity.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
But I think he was by far the best, like just instant fit, like picks it up and runs with it. But you're right, he does do it, and he does.
Yeah,
and he
sure,
does a different kind of let's play than we do. He does it on his own all day.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, which is a
Do you think he was? More,
we could show him a few things.
do you think he was more comfortable because Gavin was British? I mean, being serious, like, do you think that may have helped?
I mean, I'm sure it helped,
I don't
but if anything, more comfortable, especially here.
it gave him-
He
it
already
gave him-
knew Gavin and
I don't know.
Jeff.
Like
Yeah.
if we've learned anything from Gavin is that Brits hate other Brits being around.
Yeah, it gave him
Gavin
tons of
especially.
it gave him tons of fodder because he could just shit on
That
Gavin
was
for
great.
being posh and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and like he has like a whole like base knowledge of why Gavin's a piece of shit that we don't have. It's
true.
Not being British.
I also like the idea of like Gavin.
Gavin's a piece of shit in other ways
it's
we
true.
didn't know about.
Gavin, I like Gavin goes on his his usual like British whatever, and even all of us can agree to a point. Like I just assume whatever Gavin, unless when he's like actively trying to fuck with someone. Like Jack, you said, like he's probably right. It's just like, whatever.
yeah.
Gavin's going on about
Yeah.
something. He's like, "This was a thing when I was a kid. Everyone did it. You guys don't know." And we're like, at this point, they were finally like, "Sure, whatever." I guess it happened. I like Buckley's like, "You full of shit."
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
What?
I find I'm more often than not, if Gavin's spouting some bullshit about something that happened, it's usually right, and it sounds so
In
fucking stupid.
in some way.
yeah,
it's-
like he
it's-
always. But it's like I've just given up. It's like, all right, yeah.
But
It's
he's got
the
probably
whole
lots of
milk and
knowledge.
condoms thing.
He's got
yeah.
lots of
milk and
knowledge,
condom,
but he's
it's
very
like,
poor communicating it.
Right.
See,
Yeah.
to an extent. He also absolutely poorly communicates it on purpose.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
say, Gavin, you're an idiot.
It's
He's
a
like,
trap.
no, I'm not.
It's a
It's
trap.
absolutely a
Yeah.
trap.
Gavin-
like,
Gavin-
oh, Zach's stupid, and then I'm right.
Gavin
He does
is
it all the time.
Gavin is like an ocean of stupidity with like that's like based on nuggets of fact.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Ocean and nuggets.
God,
so
I was trying to find an analogy with sand.
They often go in the
get
same
that.
analogy.
The
Like,
grain of sand
whatever.
in the middle that forms the pearl of stupid.
Yeah, he's
Got
a pearl
it,
of
okay.
stupid, and he's got that little
Man,
little
speaking
grain,
of
that
pearl of
agitated
stupid.
grain of honesty sand.
I went through and watched all the animated stuff last night. I rewatched the Star Wars one.
Oh, yeah.
How fucking stupid.
So
that
funny.
was.
It's a good one.
I haven't seen the latest one.
Yeah, it takes place a long time ago in a galaxy far away.
the,
So Earth doesn't exist.
It shows
Way in the past, somewhere else.
I haven't seen the Aladdin one yet.
The Aladdin one
They
was
should
good.
say that at the beginning.
What a dumbass.
Which one?
The Aladdin one was a good one though, because I will
Oh,
say based
yeah,
on what
yeah,
we
yeah.
just talked
Yeah,
about,
yeah. I
remember-
he was dead fucking wrong.
I
And it
feel like I
wasn't
remember
in the goddamn film.
I feel like I remember being there when the conversation happened because I
Uh-huh.
have the frame of reference, but I didn't watch the.
Yeah.
Wasn't where he's
No.
saying there was like a guy like
Chopping wood, and the animation
and
was
he's
really
like,
good or
one of
something.
the- I believe he said one of the most satisfying pieces of animation ever, or something.
Yeah.
And this is also coming from Gavin, who doesn't like cartoons.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't like. He
Which I
doesn't
mean,
like
the
animation.
clip does exist, just
In-
not
Wrong
not in the
movie.
fucking movie. He was
not
saying
in
it was.
not in Aladdin.
It's in the second
It's
one.
in the
yeah.
straight to DVD thing.
Anyway, I wasn't trying to say.
VHS.
Just to double down on this, I wasn't trying to say that we are in any way as talented as actual talented people.
No, but it's
Right.
different.
Just a different.
We have a
skill set.
different talent.
and I think we're very good at what we do.
Yeah. I actually had this.
It might take 4 minutes from our
isn't
core black to get
necessarily,
good enough to
like-
do this and do it better than us.
It's
But
difficult to learn what we do, but you got to practice it a lot.
it takes a lot of.
I mean, that's
10,000 hours.
It's
stand-up
like
too,
it's like
right?
this
Yeah.
podcast alone is like intimidating as fuck for people that walk in. Like I'll talk to people like, oh yeah, we just sit down and we bullshit or whatever. I'm like, oh well, like okay, what's the topic? What's the structure? You know, like what's the plan? Like, well, nothing. We sit down and then
We talk.
and then you make it when you sit there. And it's like, oh okay, how long is it? It's about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, the last time Dante Bosco was here, he hopped on the podcast and he was here beforehand.
He's good too.
And he was great.
He's great,
And we were like, you know, I was like, oh hey, do you want to be on it? Do you want to come on it and then leave? Do you want to jump on it halfway? Blah blah blah. And he's like, no, I'm down for whatever. I'll be on it. You know, I'm like, well, it's kind of long. Is something rustling over there?
Fucking rattlesnake back.
It's
No.
like, don't get him started. It's like it's it's kind of long. It's like 2.5 hours. And he's like, 2.5 hours. All right, maybe I'll just watch it a little bit and then I'll jump in. I'm like, yeah, it's probably best. Like, Last thing I want is someone on here like, oh my god, this is so fucking long.
That's how I am.
But yeah, you are, and that's why you do it every other week. You
Yeah.
get that, you know, you get to refresh.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if people know that. That's my internal rules. I don't want to do off-topic twice in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get
That's
fresh
fair.
stuff.
Only, not enough happens to me in my life.
And Jeremy's rule of if you need me is generally it.
Yeah.
Jeremy's like, I'm
But
here.
I don't give a shit.
I'm here. I'm not here.
If I'm, either I should be
That's
doing
the
a
same deal.
GameStop thing right now. Fuck it.
I'm sort of the same deal. I'm like,
I'll
yeah, I'm
finish it
here. If
later.
you need me, I'll be on. Absolutely, no problem. So, did you see?
Ryan has to be on.
Yeah,
I've nothing. I'm the same way. Like nothing happens to me.
Ryan has to get his.
My big story for
Well, so it's
this
like-
past week. My daughter doesn't like the sound of fireworks, so I spent the 4th of
well, it's
July in
funny,
the car
we
listening
got-
to Rainbow Connection.
Yeah.
They were going off outside the
But we
thing.
got to
Beautiful.
We got to me and Jeff in the 4th of July, and then it stopped there. We never even moved past. What did you do? For
Boy,
the
her
4th of
rendition
July?
though is just not good.
Did they find it? Good. Someday they'll find it. Did they find it
They
yet? Or
didn't. They
haven't found it
have
yet?
not found it yet.
Did you see?
She hasn't found the notes yet either. So that's,
Oh, nice. Did you see?
Love you though.
Did you see Dante's
Salt of the
short
earth.
film about Rufio?
What's that?
Did you see Dante's short film about Rufio?
I haven't seen it.
That's it's kind of cool. They just put it out. It's like a 15-minute short.
Was it like a
It's,
funny
it's,
or
it's,
die
it's
thing?
like a
or-
prequel.
No, it's like a little.
It's like a prequel Lost Boys thing.
Really?
He's been working
Yeah.
on for a while.
Oh wow.
Pretty cool.
Where can you watch it?
It's like
It's
Internet?
online. He tweeted about it. So
yeah, it's like the origin story kind of
I
like
think so.
Rufio / like the Lost Boys and stuff. He's not playing Rufio,
Right.
he's playing his father, I believe.
is he? That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So
Daddy-O.
They call him. That was his
terrible.
name.
That was good. No, that was good. That was really good. That was really
That
good.
was funny.
that's where the crowd laughs and you say, "Tip your waitress."
But it's funny. Maybe it's just because of the thing where I just rant and talk forever. I've heard that a bunch of times before, both from people here and other people. Like, oh, you'd be okay at stand up, and I'm like, I'd be terrible at it because you have to like write it down and practice your jokes and all that. If I could go out and just lash out at people for an hour, it'd be awesome.
Just all heckler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like it's like, here's a banana, get out on stage. I'm like, got it. Like
Yeah.
the banana would kill 20 minutes
Yeah.
for me, you know, and I just need one guy.
Bananas
saying
doing all the
something.
work.
So
Exactly.
you're a prop
Nice
comic.
banana!
I guess.
Like, oh,
I
here
could
we
be-
go.
Dude,
Prop comic Michael.
Dude, move over, Carrot Top.
There you
I just
go.
got to get as ripped as him first. Gotta
He
grow
didn't
out the
start.
hair.
No, he
Look,
got famous
It's
then
true.
rip.
It's true.
You gotta
He
do
was
it in
like
the right order.
he was like Gavin to like, I'll kill you.
Well, he was just like, kick sand in my face again.
He was definitely like
I don't think he could.
He might be the like.
Yeah.
He might be.
he was juicing.
He
man.
was probably. I could just see him sitting in a hotel room going, "I am the most successful, least respected person on earth. I am gonna get fucking pumped and punch
Yep,
everybody."
Yep.
who
And to be
doesn't-
fair, he's probably like rich.
Yeah.
Like I'm successful.
Artie Lang. This is old. This is probably 10 years ago because this was back when he was on Howard Stern.
This is like 6 suicide attempts.
Six
ago.
suicide attempts
Artie
ago,
Lang.
way before he lost his mind, back on like when he was funny on Howard Stern. He said that he did a tour one time playing colleges with Carrot Top, and he said that if a comedian wants to do a full U.S. and Canada tour with Carrot Top, just in support, they could retire from it.
Oh really?
Yeah, he said
Jesus.
Carrot Top. That motherfucker makes so much money that if you could do one tour with him and live an okay life somewhere like in Kansas.
Carrot Top, if you're watching.
Yeah, Carrot Top can join us, be a Let's Player.
Have you seen
All I
Let's
need
Play
is a
Live?
banana.
Hey.
What, banana?
I need a banana in 10 minutes.
I don't want to do watermelon. That's Gallagher. He got that. I'll do another
did.
fruit.
He's got that on
So
lock.
He's got it locked down.
He is dead though, right?
Did he die? When did he die?
Gallagher?
Is he die? I think he's still. I think Gallagher's
Is
still
he?
alive.
don't think
I
Gallagher
thought didn't his brother like
know.
start doing his act?
No,
maybe that was
his brother
unrelated to being alive.
bought the comedy act from him, but not the
No,
sledge
no,
and
I'm
Mac.
pretty sure he's still
But not
alive.
his life.
No, no,
Not
no.
by his
So
life.
not his life. He didn't kill him
To
and take the
throw it
mantle
back
by
to
right.
the 15-minute conversation a couple weeks ago, people loved. I'm pretty sure I had the same birthday as Gallagher.
There you go.
We had like a 20-minute birthday conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Got real riled up about it.
Superman and Garfield.
Yeah.
So
I got.
they're not real.
No clue.
They're as real as you want them to be.
Wait, are we talking about his
They're not real.
Kryptonian birthday or like his Earth?
I hate the Action Comics episode number 1 came out in June 19th, 1938.
Issue number 1.
Issue number 1, yeah.
So it's not his birthday.
It's the birthday of Superman.
July
It's a comic
24th.
book.
He is 70. Still alive.
Hell,
good
look at
for
that!
him.
Look at that guy, still smashing melons somewhere.
Achievement Hunter turns 8, right?
Oh,
on
shit.
July 28th.
John
something
Belushi's.
like that.
Oh, never mind. That was January.
Is it 8 or 9?
9?
I think it's 9.
I think it is 9.
Yeah, so we have our birthday
Yeah, it's
coming up
9.
in a couple
It
weeks.
was 2008.
In 11 years, you can fuck us.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, but
depends
we've
what
been
state.
operating for 2 decades.
Depends what state.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can
Come
fuck.
on,
You can,
Like
you can fuck us in
16.
Hawaii in like 3
You can
years.
fuck us in like 9 years as long as you're under 18, right?
Yeah.
And that's
It's
isn't
a whole
that a law?
thing, you know?
It's a whole
If you're
mix
in
of.
a Transformers movie, I think you can bang us.
Yeah. Only the fourth one.
Yeah.
If you're in the fourth Transmovers, you can bang us.
Transmovers.
The Transmovers was actually a movie, wasn't it?
Transmovers, you move
No, it's
your
the
dick
Transmorphers.
into us.
Well, your dick transforms into an underage dick, and then it's okay.
Oh, that's smart. That's how you do it. So if the dick is age, like the age of consent, or
So if
that's
you're
old
if
enough.
you're a 21-year-old dude and you chop your dick off and get it replaced by like a 16-year-old dude's dick, is that
I
illegal?
think we've
good
gone
question.
maybe too far down
Well,
the
so
rabbit hole. in this
I
one.
would assume the part where you
How
you
old
took
is the
young
rabbit's hole?
dick is illegal.
It's freshly done.
What's the legal part? Is it the dick? So anyway,
All right.
Jeff, what are you looking forward to at RTX this weekend?
That's already happening.
Planet of the Apes.
Last night.
Looking forward to not
Fantagram.
Phantom
going
theater
on?
mode.
I'm a big Fanagram fan.
Theater mode live
I'm actually looking
tomorrow
forward to
Don't
theater
you
mode.
want a
probably the
Fanta?
most.
No, okay.
That's still coming up.
They don't ever
probably.
die.
No.
I think theater mode Australia. Theater mode live Australia was probably the most fun I've ever had performing.
Quite a claim.
Ever in Achievement Hunter or in Rooster Teeth history. So followed second was a close second would be theater mode last year.
I was gonna say
with
it's
Lloyd.
hard to compare the two because they were
I had
both
more.
so great.
I had more fun. It was less pressure in Australia because Lloyd wasn't there.
Yeah.
But it was exciting to perform with Lloyd. So I would say like Australia and then Lloyd was right there. So this I'm pretty excited.
I would say like
I'm excited
as
to
far
do the
as,
Paramount.
As far as like a performance goes, I think the Australian one was like by far our best. But as far as like a personal, like oh my god, that was amazing. The theater mode in Austin was.
Are we doing the
literally-
Paramount or the State Theater?
Paramount?
Paramount.
Fucking-
I have been in the Paramount one. I performed in the Paramount one time before, and you were there.
I
for
was
that.
there for it.
That was when Bernie pulled me off the stage.
Why?
We did Wootstock, which was a show that like Paul and Storm used to put on, and
Will
it was
Wheaton and stuff.
It was Will Wheaton backed out; he couldn't make it, so it was Neil Gaiman. It was
Adam Savage.
Pearl from
Mystery Science
SpongeBob
Theater.
Theater,
And Paul and Storm.
Paul and Storm, and then Bernie and
Yeah.
I think, and there might have been somebody else
Yeah.
there. We made a video. And then we came out and we introed it, or we made the video. We showed the video and then we introed it. And there's like 1,200 people in the audience. And Bernie like says something, and I always just try like my whole time, like for the last 15 years, if I'm ever on stage with Bernie, I'm just trying to tank him or make him uncomfortable. And that's the only thing I've ever tried to do if I'm on stage with Bernie. And I apologize for the language I'm about to use. It's in context, so hopefully it's funny. And we showed the video, we come out and we talk about it, and we're like, hey, I really appreciate you. Bernie has like a speech or whatever, and I go, I really appreciate you guys being nice to us. We usually don't get to see the people when they watch the videos, and to see 1,200 people watch a video that we made and you guys be polite about it, we're used to just, I mean, if we were online right now, you would just be typing, cool, like, what did I say? If we were online right now, you would just be typing in the YouTube comments, "You suck, faggot." I'm ready to go. We have to go, and just pull me off the stage.
Oh my god.
You're not wrong.
Man.
Dude, we were fucking streaming the other day, and we got a lot of faux gots.
Oh yeah.
It was like,
Talk about
we were in the middle of the stream. There's people chatting away in the chats, and again, we don't do a lot of like back and forth with the streams.
Yeah.
But like I'll look at it the entire time, and I'm like, Jack, there appears to be someone saying we forgot something. And then we had like a 2-minute conversation about it, and then after the stream, Ryan's like, I totally went over my head. I didn't know what you guys were talking about.
I don't know what the hell you were talking about.
You like forgot about something.
I mean, that kind of
It
stuff.
was really fucking funny.
Like that stuff, like seeing people like type shit like that online, it blows me away. That it's like we've been doing this so long, and people are still just like being racist and sexist online.
It's the worst.
It's like seeing people smoking now. It's like, are you really? You're smoking? It's 2017 and you're smoking?
Oh, you're gonna get a whole
Shame
nother
it.
audience mad at you now.
Okay, really?
Any of you out there? No, you're crazy, but it's very few people do it.
So-
At least in Austin.
So Katie's been watching a lot of Steven Suptic videos.
Yeah, Katie and my
She
daughter.
been supping it
And
up.
so she's a huge fan, and she's like, man, Kip makes vaping look cool. And I'm like, oh, don't you fucking dare. Like, you are not vaping.
Also,
like,
no, he doesn't.
Yeah.
I will say,
it makes it look fun and cool. I'm
I
like,
will say,
no, don't do that.
I was coming back from Dallas like a couple of weeks ago, and we had to stop at a gas station for like gas and water and stuff like that. And I'm at the checkout at the gas station, and they had, like right at the counter, they had a bunch of those like pens that were just like hookah pens.
Yeah.
And it's like fucking cherry and watermelon and everything. I'm like, give me one of those. Give me one of those cherries. And I think I looked it up. It's just like the one that I bought. It's just like water and whatever. Like
flavor.
Yeah. Like it has.
There's no nicotine.
It says zero. It's like 0 grams of nicotine. So I don't know if it's like, is that 0.00001 or it's just not there. I don't know.
Per
but
breath.
it's like $10 and it has like 600 puffs and it's kind of a piece of shit. But I still have it. I'm walking around my house. I'm like, it's like cherry lime.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm such a piece of shit. And I'm like, yeah. And it just has like that little green LED that lights up. And I'm like, I can get behind
ready
this.
to puff? What does the green
No,
LED
it's just
mean?
like you hold it and it lights up while basically it's
like
charged.
warming,
Because you have to warm it up. You have to hold the button and it like heats it up. But it only lasts for like 5 seconds.
Did I-
and it just tastes like cherry.
Did I ever tell you guys about when I went to about Millie and Septic?
No.
So
Killed him?
like last year, you know, we had Steven and Raina here. We were talking to them about working with them and
Yeah,
stuff.
every day I wasn't here.
Every day you went here.
I don't think maybe
Millie,
I met them for like
Millie
2
and I
seconds.
went out to dinner. Millie got to go out to dinner with Steven and Raina, and we had a good time. And she was kind of a fan because he was friends with Gizzy Gaza, who she's a big fan of. And so she was excited to meet him. Whatever. He's actually a really nice dude, Gizzy.
Not Septic.
Yeah, he's a fucking asshole.
Fucking, I went to LA months ago because we were finalizing the deal with Sugar Pine. And
7.
yeah.
Just to
and,
clarify.
Sorry,
Not the
Sugar
first
Pines 4,
6.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I don't give a fuck about Sugar Pines 1 through 6. They can suck all the dicks.
Like 5's okay.
And I came home and I never really think to talk about like what I do and stuff. And she was like, "What'd you do in LA?" And I was like, "Oh, I hung out with the Cow Shop guys." And she was like, "Oh, cool." She went through a Cow Shop phase where she thought they were fucking hilarious. You know, she's like, I hung out. She's like, "Did you see Funhouse?" I'm like, "Yeah, I saw Funhouse." And I went, "Oh, you know, you remember Steven, right?" And she goes, "Steven Septic?" And I go, "Yeah." And I went and you know, they're gonna be a part of the Let's Play family. And I went and saw Steven and had lunch with him. And she goes, Did you meet Kid?" And I go, "Excuse me?" And she goes, Did you get to meet Kid?" And I was like, "How do you know who Kib is?" And she goes, "I've watched all of their videos." And I go, "You do?" And she goes, "Did you meet him?" And I go, "Yeah, I met him." She goes, "Oh my God, what's he like in person?" And I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?"
That's
right now?
awesome.
And she's like, "He's the funniest guy on earth." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "Sugar Pine 7." She's like, "Sugar Pine's my favorite thing. That's all I watch." And ever since then, yeah, that's the thing she's into now. She's so excited about the Sugar Pine 7 panel that is about to or has already happened.
God, those guys are
Dude.
they're fucking funny.
Every
man.
time I see
They're
a video,
really-
I'm
they're
like, I
really
gotta
funny.
fucking be in a video with. Like, I love Steven's like fucking like persona too. Like, I just love it.
Super awkward.
It's
like-
super awkward
I
and
love it.
like
Yeah,
and
it's
like
really-
the deadpan sarcasm that like we can't get away with.
Yeah.
Well, like all his videos is like, and then we took out a gun and killed them. You know, and then he moves on. If I said that, people are like, "You killed someone?" I get 10 million tweets about it like, until the end of time.
Yeah.
He gets away with it.
He fucking.
There's a video where they shoot somebody.
I fucking love it. I love his shit. I love it.
He's great, but you can't be in his universe without having to like worry constantly. Like the other day, I was in my car driving somewhere with Griffin and Millie, or I don't even remember who was in the car. Maybe they weren't, but I was driving and Steven called on my phone, and I'm like, "That's weird." And he kept FaceTiming me, and I'm like, "I'm not gonna FaceTime this guy."
Sure.
I'm like, FaceTime doesn't work. And he finally calls and he picks up and he goes, "Hey, I need to talk to you." And I go, "Is this a bit?" And he goes, "No."
I saw that video actually.
Yeah.
I saw the other side of that
Yeah.
video. Yeah.
It's like you always have to be looking over your shoulder. Like, what's
Yeah.
the thing?
I'd come at me.
Yeah.
I want it. I love like I said this I think to Jeremy the other day. I was like, it's just like I can't wait to get like a Michael and Steven video. Like I just want to like take his personality and crush it with mine. Like I don't know, just something so inviting. Like I just want to fuck with him. I just want to make a video. Like that Friday the 13th video was,
He was
fucking
so
incredible.
funny.
He was
Awesome.
so good in it. When I just kept cutting between everyone and Ryan's
Everybody-
fucking just like
everybody in that-
terrorizing everyone, and you were being the mother, and Steven's just like, "Hey, dude, she her guy."
Right. It was a great.
downing a bottle of pills.
love that.
Everybody on that video was really good, but I thought Steven and fucking Criken.
Criken was
made that
awesome.
video.
Chad.
Papa.
Yeah.
Papa.
I just wanted to
That's
be
not
in
funny
there,
because
man.
I'm glad people like that video because I was doing that like crazy mom thing, and then about halfway through the video I thought I would turn around. I'm like, "Is this too much?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "I'm gonna back off," and I stopped. And I was scared that I was gonna ruin the video, but then people seemed to like it. Okay,
Yeah.
so.
We got to do that more often, man. Like that kind of shit was fun.
That
It's
was
hard
really
as fuck.
funny,
It's
dude.
hard as fuck to navigate.
Yeah.
It's hard to get. I mean, people ask why we don't do stuff like that more often. it's really hard to put that many people who are content creators together and get them all on a schedule. And we try constantly. It's just difficult to get people.
The live action, like, Let's Play Live trailer.
It's really difficult
was
to get.
insane.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was insanity.
That was like
to
weeks
do,
and
too.
months of planning.
We had to
and
fly
then-
40 people down
And
there
then,
for that.
yeah, like an entire fucking day just to shoot that.
For a trailer.
Like, that took forever.
And like I forget who it was. It might have been you saying it when you were like standing
Yep,
there when we were
yep,
in the circle,
yep.
and you were like, "How many hours of content are not being made right now?"
Yeah, we were standing there, and it was like right before or after you ate like the 50 gummy bears
Yep.
or whatever the fuck it was. You were going
was
to town
the
on
Welch's
something.
fruit snacks.
That's
Yep.
what it was, fruit
Yeah.
snacks. And I think it was that you were doing that, and like a crowd of like 15 people were standing around me, and I'm looking around. I'm like, content creator, content creator, content creator, content creator. I'm like, how many like millions of views did we not make?
Yeah.
It was like 30 people standing in a parking lot making one video.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's 100 million views.
Or one PewDiePie.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
He just flies over Sprinkles' cat.
half a Markiplier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Van Us.
By the way,
Who's-
Couch Op is way more prepared for their panel than we are.
Catch
Oh,
up.
well, they
They
all-
fucking.
They
They
got,
always
like,
are.
8
They always
videos.
are. It's true.
Yeah.
Those guys are professionals.
How many videos do we have prepared for our panel?
Do we have any videos prepared
No.
for our panel?
Man.
Prepared is,
I think there's an idea for
We got
one.
some stuff, you know?
Yeah,
We'll be there.
we're gonna show the thing, how the
Yeah,
thing got the thing.
Right? Yeah.
That
Couple seconds.
I'm assuming
That's,
we
that's
have
about
that.
12
I mean,
seconds.
I just got a new grappling hook today.
That's true.
We got time.
Yeah, we got another. We have a third.
Not,
grappling.
not as of when you're watching this.
Listen,
but
maybe
as of
we
when
make
we're
the next
recording
grappling hook video during the panel.
it's like-
Oh, I
What if-
got a piece of someone.
What if instead of throwing a grappling hook on the roof right up, and putting a hole right above John Mace's desk, what if we do it to his car?
it. Yeah. I bet we could scale that.
Yeah,
we
I could climb the top of John
Yeah.
Mace's truck.
That's the thing. We get the company truck, and we'll have Michael in the back swinging it while driving him around, and like we throwing it at the car.
Oh my god, a
Where do you
mobile
catch you?
grappling hook.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking.
Like, try to rope
Now
it.
you're thinking with portals, Jack. It's such a good phrase.
Now you're thinking about how to kill people.
I wish you could do more often.
Not just property damage.
Right.
Oh, let me ask the audience a question.
They want
I've been
to
thinking
answer.
about, I've been thinking about like more stuff we can do similar to the Friday the 13th thing because there are
Let's
very
play stuff?
Let's play stuff. There are very few games that lend themselves to that kind of collaboration. Obviously, Battlegrounds, which is
should
one we want to
absolutely
do,
do
trying to get
Battlegrounds.
everybody together. But Battlegrounds is a little difficult too because you have to have 34 people. To
I bet if we got all
32.
the, I mean, if we got the whole family to do it, we
Just-
probably.
We had it
try
from
to, we're trying
Battlefield.
to. It's hard.
Everyone has to show up with all their guys.
But what if
only
we
we
did
planned that.
a series, like a rotating series, where just we did? I was trying to think of games that like really lend themselves to that, where we could play online and everybody send their footage in. What if we just had like a rotating cast on Left 4 Dead? Like Left 4 Dead is a series that people always loved.
It's true.
It was multiplayer. It always
It's
did
also
well. Every
fucking
video did
hard,
well. It's
man.
hard. It's fun. Everybody loves it nostalgically. We haven't done anything in it in a long time.
Remember when they made 1 and 2
Nobody ever
a year
asked
apart from
yeah.
each other?
Nobody ever asked
Yeah.
us to stop. Nobody ever said enough with the
Yeah.
fucking
The problem with that is
Left 4
that
Dead
it's,
videos.
it's cooperative. Like I think the best part is having some sort of conflict within the group.
Yeah,
Even
well, I
like-
mean,
Yeah, but I
asymmetrical
like
horror is
both.
I
good.
mean-
I like
but-
both though. But I mean,
Yeah.
even the horror, it's only
Have you
one.
seen what I did with golf? I could turn any game into an asymmetrical
True.
horror game.
Yeah,
I mean-
but at the same time, people do
mean,
also want to see.
Friday the 13th
not-
was cooperative for 7 people.
It was mostly.
Yeah,
cooperative.
but they were all terrified of Ryan. You know, it was
Yeah.
like
Well, we're
they
all
were terrified of
zombies.
zombies.
I'm gonna be terrified of a fucking tank, man.
I'm gonna let the audience. I'm gonna let the audience weigh in.
I'll play
Is
it.
Left 4 Dead a game that if it was like Jeremy and
wonder if I
fucking
could sit it-
Alex?
I also think it's not nearly as good a game like Friday the 13th was great because you're like on your own, you're doing the whole thing,
Yeah.
and this really doesn't.
The proximity
apply to that.
chat was awesome.
It doesn't really apply to that at all, but it would just be fucking cool. A Rainbow Six with like 2 people from every group.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or like a 5-man team of like 5 different
Well,
groups.
dude, you had me at Rainbow Six because you know that's all I do now.
This is why I'm bringing it up. Okay?
I have retired from Gyms of War temporarily.
You may.
I've decided to get good at
Temporarily.
Rainbow
You
Six.
may know
Good
this.
caveat.
You may know this. We play Rainbow Six a lot. We've been playing it for a while.
lately,
For
but
many, well, I
except
meant
for Jeff.
over the years
Yeah.
of like
Right.
every version of Rainbow
Yeah.
Six. We
It's
do the
lasted.
terrorist
Yes.
tons. You know, it's definitely a series we continue through the years. We're not great at it, multiplayer anyway. You know, it's just. I'm convinced it's just a time thing. We just don't play. We never play unless
It's
we're
the
making a
conversation.
video.
The conversation
That's
we
it.
have is always like, let's not play multiplayer. We'll never win a game of multiplayer. We're too bad.
Yep.
And my thing is, if we just played more, we'll get good at it. Jack seems to think not. So I made it my mission to get good at Rainbow Six Siege,
but-
and that's all I've been doing.
How much
and
have you played? to get to the point you're at.
Probably 20 hours.
Ugh.
But that's
Just
just
do
it's
this,
fun.
man. Well, let's say, and I compare it to like Destiny, right? Like
It's also fun to
like,
play.
We all play Destiny. We're gonna do the raid when Destiny 2 comes out. It's the best fucking part of Destiny.
You go home and you play Destiny.
But the difference is we all play Destiny, so we don't have to like make time. And when we come in and it's like, you know, everybody's like okay at it, but we all play it. Nobody goes home and plays Rainbow Six except for Jeff.
Michael, what happened this morning? You
This
and I
morning
played-
we had this conversation, and I was like, Jeff, I want to get good at Rainbow Six.
And I was playing.
You were playing. You and I played, and we fucking won.
We won.
You did.
Because there was 3 other people.
And I
Really?
I got second
you did
place.
well. You did very
I got
well.
second
I
place.
did not.
You didn't get first and second though, which leads me to
Well,
believe
you
that there
got
was a
second and last, but still,
All right, that averages out to about 3.5.
we won. Okay,
We won.
I felt
not that hard.
invigorated by a couple things. We just have to play the game more.
You just it's
Gotta
all
play.
about like knowing the best way to manipulate
again,
the map and to use your traps.
I'm gonna go back. You know, we talked about it before, but and I mentioned it today. I mentioned it in the last video we filmed. But like, I'm gotta do the Buckley. Like, he plays tons of fucking Call of Duty. James Buckley. It's all he plays. Like 90%, 95% of his content. He plays
Yeah.
Call of Duty. And the fucking guy sits in a corner
With a
a
shotgun.
shotgun and berates himself for getting like 12 and 5 would be unmentionable to him.
Yeah.
He's like, kill me! I'm gonna kill myself! I can't even play this game! I'm like, that's a better score than I ever got in my life. Like 12 and 5? You can't like a good game for him's like, oh, I did 20 and 3. That was pretty good.
yeah.
And I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. And he just camps in a corner with an auto shotgun. I mean, granted, he plays the game. It's the same thing as Jeff. Like, he plays it every single fucking
yeah.
day. He knows the maps. He knows where people come in. To this day, we've been playing Rainbow Six for years, but like, I don't
knows
know the maps.
No,
I don't know like a guy's coming up through the bottom
No
or whatever.
idea.
No, I will say
I'm learning.
the last
There's a
time-
lot to learn in that
The last
game.
time Noah J came through and we played some Call of Duty Zombies, I'm like, you know what? I want to get good at zombies. So I started
You did.
playing zombies just on my own, and actually I've gotten pretty good at it to the point where I'm like, I'm ready to like drag 3 of you through.
We
can do
almost
Rainbow
played it
Six,
Monday.
man.
Was it Monday? We almost played it, but we ran
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
What was it? We did really good Let's Plays Monday. It was the 4 of us.
We did GTA.
We had GTA, which I thought went really, really well.
The one that worked.
the one that worked.
Then we couldn't do it again. We did.
Oh, it was Prop Hunt.
Oh, yeah,
Call of Duty Prop Hunt.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it to work?
We got it to work.
With
Just the
4
4
people.
of us.
4
Yeah.
people,
Fucking fun.
Listen, I would have been here, shit my pants
Yeah, you did.
on Sunday.
You did shit.
What'd
your
you
pants.
eat?
I had nothing.
Don't know.
It's
I
weird that
had
you would lay
nothing
your
to do with
pants down and
anything.
just shit on top
It
of
was
them.
like I just shit my pants, you know, and I got all
Okay.
ready
It was
to
the
come in
beef
on,
jerky.
I'm sitting there on Sunday, and I'm like,
It's a stealth.
It's
It
the
hits you.
stealth
I think it was
beef jerky.
part I didn't feel well, part lactose. It was done like a lactose thing where I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, I don't feel well. Oh my god, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like a lot of times with like lactose intolerance, it's like awful pain forever, like constipation. Like you can't go to the bathroom. It's just like your stomach's gonna explode forever. So it's like one of those. And usually that's like sit on the bowl for 35 minutes and just go like, oh, make it stop until it comes out, and then that's it. So that starts, and I'm like, oh, my stomach's killing me. I should go to the bathroom. And like I start getting up, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna shit my pants. Oh, I'm shitting my pants. I'm shitting. I can't stop. I can't stop. It's just like the shit was just like slowly coming out. Like I'm coming, and I'm like, oh my god. And I'm just like frozen like this. Like stop. I can't stop. I'm gonna stop.
Whereas like, your
Michael,
stomach,
okay,
your
I'm
stomach
done
like
now.
hurts.
I
and
was
you
like,
can't move.
I'm done. I like more than ever in my life. I have shit my pants. There's shit in my pants. Like,
Was
I
it
know
solid or was
No. It was like.
Oh.
It was like
50-50.
peanut butter. It was like peanut butter.
Michael
You know,
looked at
just
Iris
like-
on the couch. Iris
I
looked at
mean?
Michael, and they were like, "Yeah, same."
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
got up like this. Lindsay was in the room behind me. I got up and I just like left the room like this. I slowly left the room. I go into our bedroom to go to our bathroom, and along the way I grab a fucking package of baby wipes from Iris. I'm like, gonna need these. Grab a new pair of underwear, and then I walk into the bathroom, and it was just like blown the fuck out.
Oh.
So I'm just like, oh. So I get all cleaned up. That's a whole thing. Thankfully, I've been cleaning up shit a lot lately, so I'm used to it. So I get the whole
Professional.
thing, taken care of. Now I'm like, I gotta do something with these boxers covered in shit.
Yeah.
So I got the bathtub there, and I'm
Burn
like
'em.
cranking the hot water, and I'm like fucking doing the first rinse, before they go in the wash, because you don't really throw chunks of shit in the
Right.
washing machine.
Yeah, typically not.
So
You throw them in the tub.
Lindsay's like, oh, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, well, I shit my pants, so I'm washing. I was like, I didn't specify. I was just like, I shit my pants. It's really bad. I couldn't make it. Oh, and she's like, oh, okay, like from the other room. Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes go by. She comes into the room, and I'm still like rinse. I got soap and I'm like rinsing out the fucking boxers.
So these boxers you really cared for that you wanted to save? Because I mean, to me, I'd be like, fuck it, and just
You shit on our sponsor.
No, I mean, it was shit. Like I'll just wipe it off and I'll wash it.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna throw them away. But if I was in the middle of the woods, yes, I would have chucked them. I'm like 10 feet from my bathroom. I'm like, I'm gonna clean
not
them.
I can
AIDS.
save these.
I don't care. I mean, it just came right out. So
No, I'm with them. You just rinse them.
I'm in there, and
Not everybody's got jack money.
Lindsay,
I guess maybe it's a kid thing. Like the 3 people who have kids are like, yeah, absolutely. It's
Lindsay-
like, Ray, I'm
Set
like,
shit out.
Lindsay,
Yeah,
literally, I did.
right.
Lindsay,
There's shit on
Lindsay
everything.
walks in. She walks into the room, and I'm on the fucking floor, like on my knees, washing. And she goes, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I just fucking told you I shit my pants." And she's like, "Oh, I thought you were exaggerating." Like, "Oh, I shit my pants." And she's like, "Oh, I guess he's taking a shit or whatever." And she's like, "Oh no, you shit in your pants." I'm like,
To be fair,
"What?" And
we
she's
do
like,
throw that
"It's
around.
true."
Yeah. Shit yourself
And it was
off
just
in
like,
our office.
she's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah, oh."
It's good that you're able to bond with your kid like that, though.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. You know, shit's happened.
Did you give her like a little high five on the way out the room?
Shit's
I just-
happened.
Shit's happened. I just couldn't stop.
Like, I don't know how you do it.
And again, fucking, I got up Monday. I was ready to get ready to come to
hated you.
work, and I had that same. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I might shit my pants today at work, so I probably shouldn't come in. And that's why I didn't come in on Monday.
Yeah, we did the what is it? Gun running.
We did some
Okay,
of
so-
There was one where you.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
one where you like. There are these helicopters and that are like moving these big cargo containers, and you have to like fucking. You have these dune buggies, these weaponized dune buggies, and you have to like shoot down the cargo containers, and there's like 1,000 of them. And then you got to shoot
So
down.
it has
shot
a
down
mission
so
for
much
each
fun.
vehicle, like the last DLC.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
So much fun.
I need to do 3 more resupply missions to have unlocked all of them.
So that's
Nice.
just what? That's just the discount.
Yes.
Yeah,
just to get the
Okay.
discount.
That's
All
is that
it's
separate
like-
from the research thing.
It's one of those cool
Yes.
things where you're like, finally, I'm doing something different in GTA that feels unique.
I will say though that I ran one of the resupply missions in the last like 2 ago was you had to go to the Humane Labs, break in, steal a rail gun, and then drive it back to your base.
Oh, really?
That was a resupply mission. That wasn't even one of the
That's
missions.
very
and then not use it in multiplayer.
You could use it in multiplayer until
okay.
you got back to your base with it.
Well, fucking give me the railgun already. They
Yeah.
put it in single player like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Probably longer. It's like, give me the fucking railgun in multiplayer.
If everybody would just coordinate ahead of time and everybody say like, all right, I'm gonna pick this operator, this offensive, and this defensive operator.
immediately just went back to
Yeah.
that based on nothing.
And we make sure we don't overlap.
Like-
Like
GTA.
that's what the
Just think about it.
conversation
All
was.
right, listen.
I like too that we were talking about like GTA, and it's like that would be a game we could do with Let's Play Network.
Yeah.
It's
Family.
Yeah.
Let's play family.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun, actually. Like, have a big open world in the Let's Play family, and then like we could set like kind of soft goals. Where like, okay, the first one to get from the airport up to like the northeast, or like up to
First one to mug Gavin.
Oh, we could do it.
And we'd have to protect
Holy
him.
shit.
The entire Let's Play family to bully Carrie.
We could fucking play running. We could play Running Man. We could literally like you have to survive. You have to be on your own and survive, like the fucking Stephen King book. Like that would
I
be awesome.
could build that actually, so that when you respawn out in the ocean, kind of like with Hasta La Vista. Or yeah, I'm sorry, Matt could.
Well, it dawned on me though, GTA, Matt.
Just pick one offensive and one defensive operator that you like, and just play them a little bit and start to learn that character. We will fucking.
I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm going full shotgun. I think I just need
Do
to
it, dude.
pick a corner shotgun. I got a couple kills with it today. Frost has those cool ass fucking
Frost is
traps.
awesome if you know how to
People
use
be caught in the traps. It came down to a 2v2, me and some random guy, and we won.
You guys won. I was dead. You
Yeah.
guys won, and because you're frost trapped.
Blew my mind.
You're welcome,
I
Matt.
frost trapped one guy. The other guy killed them. I fucking domed the other guy with
Yeah.
a shotgun.
It's so much fucking fun.
It is fun. I love Rainbow Six.
Just
I
don't
wish we were
click.
good at it.
Just don't click Flick. Don't click Fuse or
that's
Mira.
just-
I got
that's
to
what-
Fuse and Mira.
The problem is
Those are good ones.
I play Montana, the big shield
Go
dude.
for it, dude.
And he doesn't really work in multiplayer.
Yeah, he does.
With humans,
Yeah,
not
he does work like
nearly-
crazy.
Does
I
he?
watched a dude. I was on a team with a dude. Well, it was a Montana. I watched I got killed, and it was just him versus 4 in multiplayer, and he killed all fucking 4
Jesus.
with melee. Just like it's just like a dance. He's just running around. They get close. Like he can't shoot because as soon as he drops shield, they're gonna shoot. There's no point for them to shoot him, and it's just like fucking. It's like video game chess. It's
like the
and
first
he killed
punch in, like, a
all
martial
4
arts
fucking
fight.
people. I was just watching like this guy. Oh my god! Oh, dude, what? It was fucking awesome.
Nice. I will never be that good.
You might be. Also, Blitz
you
is
can
really
be
good.
better than you
Blitz.
are now.
Blitz is a full shield guy. His
That's the
shield's
one with
less
the flash,
impressive, but he's
right?
got the 5 flashes.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
he's like flash bulbs. He blinds motherfuckers.
It's not a
and they're
full
like,
shield. He's got like a half shield.
And he's
so.
walking around like, boop.
Yeah. They'd still shoot your knees out.
I feel like we owe it to Tom. Right?
Yeah.
to like.
He's done so much for us.
He's done so much for us.
Yeah.
He's given us so much. We can.
I mean,
give
just
back.
for Vegas and Vegas 2 alone.
We can give back by just the
Raw
fucking
1 and 2?
just the face cam, the face mapping alone from Rainbow Six Vegas. Like
So good.
we owe him enough to win a match on.
Got it. Didn't connect to the Tom thing for the longest time.
It's okay. You'll get there. You did.
I still think Gavin's dumb face looking at me as it says Gavin is
I
committed
wish
suicide.
they had that in the newest game. Please
Oh my
add that back
God.
in. Please add in the fucking face mapping. It's the stupidest thing ever.
So good.
What do you got there, Michael?
Oh, well, you're just talking about good.
Right.
Let me tell you something that's
Got
good.
a timely message for us.
Oh man.
Ah.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Movement Watches. The watch they sent me is great, it's sleek, stylish, and I always get tons of compliments when I wear it out. Movement was started by 2 broke college kids that wanted to wear stylish watches but couldn't afford them, so they started their own watch company. The watches started just $95 at a department store. You're looking at $400 to $500, but Movement figured out that by selling online, they were able to cut out the middleman and retail markup, providing the best possible price. They offer classic designs, quality construction, and style minimalism. Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to mvmtwatches.com/offtopic. That's mvmtwatches.com/offtopic. Join the movement today and tell time so you're not late for all your stuff.
Jeff, I have a press interview with you at like 8 in the morning.
Yup,
day?
see,
And
told you.
then nothing until like 2 o'clock.
Is that Friday?
I'm taking that.
Is that Friday?
That sucks.
Look, this is our
Is that Friday or
lanyards.
Saturday?
I think Friday.
I assume this is not a
It was
spoiler
right,
because
buddy.
it's like out.
Hey, Jack, there's a real
Yeah,
good chance I'm not going to
spoiler,
make
it's
that
also
8 a.m.
Fucking lanyard.
I'll be there.
I haven't actually looked to see if
Adult
it's...
Swim?
Oh, it's IGN. It's you and I doing IGN. So
Oh,
that happened.
it's
It happened this
Egan?
morning.
Oh shit! It's,
thought
Jeff
it-
and Jack does IGN. The
Bam.
photo.
I thought it went
Bam.
well.
Like Debbie does Dallas. Who's seen it?
It's like that.
I've
and
seen it.
Big
Yeah.
It's a
Nice.
classic. Have you seen it? Debbie does
I'm
Dallas.
sorry, I got lost. Jack was talking about big gaps. I have seen, speaking of, Debbie does that.
I just thought of like Jack and
I saw
Jeff.
when I was a
Jack
kid.
and Jeff do IBM.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, okay.
IGN, not IBM.
Oh.
It's totally different.
Wait,
think
so
it
the
was a bar.
IGN thing I think might be like a whole
Now it's just
thing.
pieces.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I
like
mean,
we gotta
yeah,
play
yeah.
games blindfolded and fun stuff.
God.
Quote unquote fun stuff.
Suck it, IGN.
Yeah, it's already, the fucking thing already happened.
No, I know.
Yeah, this
And,
is
and you
after
got up
the
on
fact.
stage.
He-
and you went
he
like this.
loves it
It's
now.
fine. On stage, Jeff went, "Oh my god."
I'm sure I had so much fun.
It was a blast, Jeff. You and me.
Jeff, how old is that shirt? That's an oldie.
I don't know.
It's old as fuck.
I found it in my closet and I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot that this thing existed. And so now I put it on today because I had it in the middle
Classic
of laundry.
Jeff.
It's all I had
Look at
clean.
It is. It's held up well, actually. It doesn't look
Well,
like
it helps if you don't wear it for 4 years.
It's true, but still, doesn't look like a 15-year-old shirt.
Internet t-shirts. You gotta buy them.
Oh man, they tell you like, forget America, forget China. It's like that quality internet.
We got one of them Jeff shirts on right now.
I got one of them Jeff shirts.
I got that shirt.
I make sure I get all the Jeff shirts because they're limited.
What about the
what
limited
is it?
ones at RTX?
Is it like
I mean,
a
Aren't there some
Florida
Jeff
butt
shirts that
plug?
are only at RTX?
I mean, it better be at my desk.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's the
what I say.
Roll 20 shirt, right?
There's,
it's
a
a
ton, there's a
D20
ton of
shirt.
shirts that are only at RTX this year. There's like
Yeah.
a fuck ton.
Yeah.
Is that,
got
are
one.
those jerseys?
I got
RTX
one.
only?
Jerseys are at RTX too.
Not only. I think
Okay.
they're
I think they're
launching them
premiering
at
there.
RTX.
And then
gotcha.
same goes for the shirts. They're
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
available afterwards. I don't know if they're limited afterwards, but they are gonna be in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one. I got the Get Good shirt.
Get good
Oh, yeah.
or get
Sean.
raged or whatever.
No, Get Good or Get Angry.
Oh,
Ah.
and
comedy.
Then, and then there's others
Mm-hmm.
that aren't
Plus
me.
more plugs.
There's a Yang shirt. I know that.
there's one that's like Remy.
Trust me, this is not a plug. No one
Timmy
would
Rim.
count this as a
there isn't.
plug. Like, this is some
Got it.
shit. Buy it.
Or don't.
Yeah, or don't. Don't buy any of it.
Save your money.
That's not really a plug.
Invest.
That's like, I'll mention it.
Get a savings
You got any-
bond.
you got any
Doesn't
hot
matter to
stock
me
tips?
whether you buy it.
401k. DIY.
Buy
DIY.
hey, buy it if you like it. How about that?
There it is.
Yeah.
Buy it if you want to buy it. If you don't
If
want
you
to buy
like
it, don't buy it.
and
No,
you
Hold
see
up.
it and you're like, I don't want this.
Get in the
don't
line
buy
early
it.
for the store.
Get
there's
in
a thing.
line
Door
for
sells out.
everything early.
In
Get
the,
in line
in the,
for everything.
in the
early.
escape room. Get in line for the escape room early.
Okay, how does the escape
Nobody's
room work
going
in
to the
terms of
escape
like?
room.
My kid
do you
wants to
sign
go
up
to the
for a
escape
time or
room.
do you
Get the
wait in
fucking
line?
line.
No, you get in
Not
line.
early.
The escape room, you get in line. It's the way it works is
Yeah, but how does my kid do that?
there are your kid is special.
And my
so-
wife.
So there's 4 rooms. They're all identical. So like doesn't matter which one you're gonna go into. But you go outside.
Sort of
you wait in
identical.
line. You wait in line. And then we're going to let 8 people in at a time. So it's going to be someone's going to take your group of 8. You go in, the prep, you do your escape room, you get out. What's wrong, Jeff?
It's nothing. Michael made me laugh. Sorry.
Charles, a
This
cough.
is the bar,
Charles.
man. It's a
Don't wanna
little
share
like
with
bar joke.
Finish your thing.
I'm done.
Oh, okay.
the
There you go.
picture's
Get in
over.
line early.
in line.
How long does it
Check
take to
out
go
the
through the
room.
escape room?
You got 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
So that's
What's the?
and then they kick
how,
you out.
How is it? What's the fastest time someone's cleared it yet?
one
Do we know?
group cleared it in about 22 minutes.
Oh, you better
In
hurry
our
up.
beta- in our
You know
beta
who that
test.
group? Who wasn't that group?
Who wasn't that
Fucking
group?
broadcast. Those guys sucked. I sat in on. No offense, you guys are the best. Salt of the earth. Love you to death.
They're gonna put a
But,
black bar over your face.
Y'all were
They
goddamn
wouldn't
dumb.
dare.
Broadcast,
Y'all are goddamn
broadcast actually, they had to
dumb.
leave. They were the first group to go through, and they had to leave early.
Yeah, they had to leave
so
because
they didn't
nothing
finish.
was happening. They're like, there's no point.
Why am I lumped in this?
Jeremy's getting it 2 weeks in a row.
Aw.
Look at their hair poking up.
Hell yeah.
So you got red and
You
and
got
purple.
Remy
That's
head
weird.
there.
You got red? Is that red?
Looks red. Oh,
In the camera, it kind of looks like a reddish and a bluish. But
Now,
It is.
now
It's
you've
like
been
a real
oh,
hot orange.
oh, look at that.
I don't know what purple looks like blue on camera. We already figured that out when I
Man,
had
it
purple
looks
hair last
just
time.
like it looks like in real life.
Yeah.
On that
Like,
monitor, it's
that on this monitor
well-calibrated.
in your face looks
Yeah.
exactly the same.
That looks bluish.
Yeah.
I can't account for the other monitor.
That other camera is not properly white balanced. Again, broadcast, you failed.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Let's see
that's
if
a
they
broadcast. I didn't say shit about your white balance
Let's
skills.
see if they manage to. Can we get to the end of this and not have a single? Let's see if we can get to the end of this and not have a single face on
I
camera.
just like that you give me the iPad, you know. I try and clean up every week.
Ah,
Try to
you
correct the
dude.
plays.
I quit.
You
I
wuss.
quit drinking just for broadcast.
I like broadcast.
I love broadcast.
I'll go on the record. I'm not,
I hope it didn't sound like I don't
I
like
like
broadcast.
broadcast, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.
I'm not either. Broadcast.
Yeah.
It's too late for you, Jeff.
Okay, so
No, he can come back.
Yeah.
I'll pull him back. Then they get half the bar on Jeremy, and I saw it last week. It's just cropped. They just pull it, so they'll just
Yeah, they
pull it
just
over
go,
Jeremy's head, and then Jeff will get a clear pass, and we'll be good.
They're smart at
I
some
do.
stuff, just not logic and common sense.
you're making it worse again.
No, they know what I'm talking about.
so
What do you got, Jeremy?
pulling back the curtain a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Today's Wednesday.
Where?
Jeremy's flashing.
There's curtains all over the place.
What?
Just not on set.
Today's Wednesday.
What's the stream plan today?
We don't have one.
Get your dicks out.
Who's around for it? You're not
I'm
around
not.
for it.
I'm gonna go building the room.
You're around for the stream. I'm around. Ryan's around.
I mean, I'm around for the beginning, but I have to leave, so I wouldn't
We only stream
recommend
till
a
4,
4-player
right?
game. No, it's at least 4:30.
4:30.
3 to 4:30.
3 to 4:30
Is
slash
it?
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do an unboxing stream.
I'm-
More left.
Dude, anybody that was disappointed for On the Spot getting moved again, as that happens when you have a show that no one wants, you just move it.
Yeah.
Day to
Until
day,
every
then they
day.
keep thinking it's new.
And
We're
were
gonna
like-
trick people into watching the show.
Wait a minute. They moved it to overlap with our streaming?
Well, it doesn't overlap. It's after.
It's
us.
after.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you got to
It's-
do that.
Well, and first of all, yes, with us as
John
in the
requires
live
3
stream.
hours of preparation
Yeah.
and practice.
Yeah, but
So-
Michael doesn't.
It's
No,
true.
John requires.
He's your partner.
That people
Yeah,
show up 4 hours early.
No one does what John
I'm gonna tell you this. I bet it's Andy.
Right.
Who
In,
the
in
fuck
which
else is
case,
John
Andy
Davis
doesn't
to do
need
the show?
anything.
But if you're not there, we got nobody. We need Andy on the stream probably.
Listen, man. Trevor cleared it. Talk to Trevor. Okay. I had John fucking texting me up a storm yesterday. Like, dude, can you do On the Spot tomorrow? Can you do it? And I'm like, it's 4th of July, John. Fine, I'll do it.
You have a kid now.
Hashtag
You
American
realize
Gavin.
that's the best way not to do things.
But you realize though, like, you want me on the stream. I would be like, I can't be on the show. I have a kid, and then I go do the stream. What the
Well,
fuck?
no,
the fuck does
yeah,
that
but
mean?
off topic, or what is that thing?
On the spot.
Yeah, it runs after. It runs later.
I mean, it starts at like 4 though.
Yeah, but it runs later.
It does run later. Maybe I can start it, and then you're saying just
Yeah.
leave in the middle of the show.
Wow.
there
you
you go.
say then he just won't use you.
Well, so what I'm hearing is
we should
have
probably play Siege.
3 of us,
is what you guys
maybe
are saying.
4.
We should definitely play Siege.
play Siege.
Well,
yeah,
we
we'll get
won't have enough people.
Trevor and
Well, I'll be in the
Maverick.
beginning. I'll start and then swap me out.
Yeah,
All right.
swap him out. And
Just take my desk that definitely will go out of sync, and everybody will be like, "Your camera's fucked up," and I'm like, "I fixed it. I don't know. It doesn't work." Mm-hmm. You know, and that'll happen.
Streaming.
Streaming, I'm not good at it. I play the video games. I'm not good at that either, but I can play it. I can physically hold a controller and make the guy move.
Yeah.
If that's what you want, I can do that. The whole computer jargon, it's just like every time we stream, I'm less compelled to get a computer. I'm like, I don't know anything about
It's
fucking
it's rough
PCs.
sometimes.
I
The other-
don't know
the other
anything.
day,
I just want to play the game. I just want to make it go.
Kat, so like the other day, Kat, she streams in the morning, and we use the same PC. She
Wild.
just changes some stuff around. So I like it was Saturday, and I wake up and I go downstairs, and Kat is in the office, and she calls me in, and she's like, "Hey, I was setting up the stream. Does this sound right to you?" And the computer was like super loud. And I'm like,
kill me.
like, no, that's not great. And
It was hot.
loaded up the temperatures on the computer, like, I can see
the
like
BIOS.
what's that, and stuff's usually around like between 25 and 30 Celsius, like is what everything's running at. The CPU is running at 90,
Oh.
and I'm like, well, not great. So shut it down, and then couldn't turn it back on because it's like, yeah, something's broken in here. Like, we can't let you turn this back on. So I was texting Josh O, who's my go-to, like, help me please, and he told me that, like, just I have a cooling system for the CPU.
Yeah.
That whole thing just totally broke. Yeah. And, like, I when I took it off, the processor, it has a sticker on the front that's like i7, like Intel i7.
Yeah.
That had melted off of it onto the actual cooling system that was right there. That's how hot it got.
There's not supposed to be a sticker on there.
Well, it's like the front thing of it. That
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's like, because
That's
it's
just
a little
printed
square.
on the top part of the case.
Well, it's printed on the chip thing that's on there.
I know
That's
that.
the
it's
actual
not a
processor.
sticker though.
It's not a sticker, but whatever it is, melted off.
Because there's supposed to be nothing between the top lid of the CPU and your cooler, because that's how
Gone,
it transmits
and
heat.
now attached to the thing. Yeah, it was
I
not
think
great.
Maybe someone forgot to take something off when they put that together. Then
Maybe, but I mean, nothing came off when I like picked at it. So I got the new cooling system and like installed that. And all I was thinking during it was like, I wouldn't have to do this to the next box.
You know what I've never done? Downloaded a game wrong.
Yeah.
It's
That's
it
also
works
another
or it
thing.
doesn't. And then
Yeah.
I play it or I don't.
are we talking about consoles now? Because a fucking 360 Red Ring of Death, I used to have to
No, I
hook
mean,
the fucking processor to get it to resolder its connection.
Again, I went through 5
Did you do
Xbox
the towel
360s.
technique?
It went like
I
this.
didn't try the towel technique.
Oh, this is broken. Here's a new one.
Yeah.
And then I played it. There was no like, let me open it up, let me figure it out. It was
I
like,
owned 13
Which, to some people,
Xbox
that's a good
360s.
thing.
I was happy to own all
Again,
of
that's
them.
what I
It's not
want.
like-
I fully admit it's a piece of shit and performance-wise, but it just works.
It does
goes.
just work.
It just
Like,
goes. I don't need to
there's not
download
usually
shit.
games that you have
I need
to
to
be
add
like-
anything. I need to go to other third-party websites to
Update my
download something
drivers.
so I can play a fucking
Oh,
game.
no,
I have
these-
the game. I play the game.
It's
These
a little more
drivers are
work.
incompatible
And
with
it
these
runs
drivers.
about 60% as well.
Yeah.
You just say that, but
I don't-
we
I
also
think-
work in a world where that is not true ever.
Yeah,
How
but
many
you're all-
times are we like, let's play a console game?
No, but
That's not today.
You're
This is
talking
not
about the
good.
5 of us.
Look at fucking
joining-
Prop Hunt the other day.
Again, you're talking about 5 of us joining a game in the same room. I'm talking about playing video games at home.
Yeah.
Or just playing it like a normal human being. People don't do what we do.
Nobody puts 6 Xboxes or 6 anything on the same internet connection.
Right.
Through the same network
It
and expects
never
it to
works
work.
for us. It's
Yeah.
a piece of dog
You mean a
shit.
LAN
A
party?
LAN party.
Well, again,
Or-
2017,
That's
who the fuck is doing LAN party?
Or I mean,
now?
a
No one.
college dorm or
No
or
one.
a
There are
complex.
people who do LAN parties. I mean, I don't associate with them, but there are people who still do those. Lug a giant PC
Yeah,
over
but we didn't
someone's
have a
house.
LAN problem the other day. It was specifically multiplayer because the game fucking isn't on LAN.
Well, a lot
It had to
of,
be
games
multiplayer.
no longer have LAN support.
Right.
that's
Yeah,
how a
nobody
lot of people
uses
That's
play
what I'm saying.
together.
LAN would be great for us. It's when we have to
We
go on the
miss it.
internet, we get fucked. It's like 6 people, right? I could get a cord this long and connect us, but we have to go onto the internet, connect on the internet, and come back, and our room just fucking dies. Like, it
Yeah.
just- there's always like one motherfucker when we're in a 5 or 6 person Let's Play. 5 people are in, and one person can't get in.
I
It's
really
just
wish
like,
we
oh,
could
can't
stream
connect.
the Call of Duty
Doesn't
Prop
connect.
That was
It's
fun.
so annoying.
Can we
That
not?
was fun. We could, if it's still up.
We could. I mean,
Wasn't it only the weekend?
It was
Well,
up Monday.
it
It's
was
in
up
a
Monday.
Weekend Warrior playlist, but that doesn't necessarily
Interesting.
mean that it's gone.
it was a lot of fun because it was just absurd.
Shipment is so much fun.
Well, because it's like full Call of Duty mechanics,
In
right?
some
Yeah, and
ways-
you can't pick what you are.
So you can like
In
run
some
a wall
ways,
and all kinds
it's-
of crazy shit.
Overall, no. Well, in Infinite Warfare, you could. Or is it Advanced Warfare? You could. But this
Infinite
is-
Warfare, you can
this
run on
is
walls and shit. It's
Modern
props.
Warfare Remastered. So
Oh,
that's
so
not a
they did
mechanic.
it in the last game.
Yeah,
Got
but
it.
in some, it's ultimately the experience is not as good as Gmod Prop Hunt. It's not as good of a game, but there's some stuff that's better
Sure.
than at Gmod. Like the fact that you don't pick what prop you are, and you can only change props twice. So like you're like, oh, I don't want to be a milk crate. I'll hit the oh fuck, I'm a snowman, and that's funny. And then you got to figure out what to do with that. And locking in and fixing terrain works better on.
Yep.
Like you can adhere to the
It's slow.
The slope of the ground.
It auto adjusts like when you click the button.
And the props are hard. The props have a little bit of defense, and then if you stand, you have a flashbang you can do.
Oh my god.
So like if somebody gets up close to you,
That's
you can
awesome.
hit you. You can like
Flash them and run,
away.
yeah.
You only get 1 or 2.
I guess it recharges though.
Yeah, we can never figure
Or
out
something,
exactly
yeah.
how that works. So that part's
Maybe
fucking
you
great.
find 'em as
And
you're
the
running
props
around.
are hard to hit because they're fast and the hitboxes.
So
are
like
tiny.
on the shipment map, which is like the tiny one from Modern Warfare 4, like they all had those tiny like Rust and stuff like that. Call of Duty always had.
That's just
like,
one with
those
like
tiny
the
maps.
cargo containers.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, even I
so
know
on
that.
maps
It's
like
as
that,
big
it's
as
like
this table.
trying to get away, like trying to hide in that map is like
Impossible.
impossible. You'll be seen. So, but running is so easy, like through all the shipping containers. So they literally just give the hunters RPGs.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're like
wow.
fucking good luck.
Jesus.
So you can just get blasted in that map. But we played it and
But also the hunters, they have unlimited ammo and they don't die from like shooting the wrong.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
can make
Because
the
the
wrong
props
choice.
have
You can
such
jump off a roof,
such
die,
a
and
tremendous
come right
advantage.
back.
So how do the
Also,
props win? Just time?
Time.
Yeah.
Also interesting mechanic. Every what is it?
20 seconds.
20
20
seconds. The prop whistles, and you don't have a choice. It just goes.
You must whistle.
And so you're like, you see a guy coming, and you're looking at the timer counting down, and it's like 9, 8, 7. You're like, turn the corner, turn, oh fuck, and then you go, and the guy's like, and you're like, flashbang, run.
yeah.
That's awesome.
It's pretty
awesome.
fun. Like
That would've
Jack
been
and I
great if that
started around as
fucking worked
dumpsters one
last
time.
time.
But there
Remember
are-
that? We were like,
there are some
let's get to the
maps-
wall, pretend to be dumpsters
There are
together.
some maps that are so goddamn big. As soon as the map loads up, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like if you're a
I'll
hunter, you
never
got
win.
But they
no
also
shot.
they seem to balance
At
it
least you can
for
go
maps,
nuts.
like how much they add more time if it's a bigger map. They add more whistles if it's a
Yeah.
bigger map.
Oh, that's cool.
And I think you get like sometimes you get one less change. Like you can only change one.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So it's cool that they've actually added like balancing things in.
Yeah. The mechanics are slightly different for each map, based like tailored to the map. Yeah.
It was pretty funny playing it.
It was a lot of fun.
You guys should make a video in it.
We did. Best video ever.
Whoa.
I wish we could have done one with 6 people.
Well, I don't want to spoil the video. Never mind.
Right.
That's to go back to what Ryan was saying. I don't know, last Friday, Thursday, we tried for good 40 minutes to play that game, and it literally just would not work.
Yeah.
We could not. All of us being in the same room online.
We could get in the same party.
Could not
As soon as we would
fucking
join,
play the
we would all get
fucking
booted.
game.
It would like search for a game and it would say
Someone
like cannot
always
connect to
get
host.
I like
one
how
or two people.
It would always blame someone, but not tell us who. It'd be like a member of your party has
Yeah.
been removed
Right.
from the room.
Couldn't
Yeah.
figure out who it was.
Find the mole and kill him.
But we had our own little game of prop hunt. Is it one person?
I'd be
in
willing
the
to try to
room
stream
doesn't
that today
belong?
while it's still a thing.
Yeah,
If it's still there, we try it.
you should do
If
that.
it's still a thing.
Yeah,
I will
we
be
should do
there.
that.
When do you want to play more Rainbow Six?
I want to play it right now.
When are we gonna play more Sky Factory?
We can wrap
I want
this
to play more
up.
Sky
We can
Factory.
still-
All right, come on.
All right.
We got what, part 10 coming out
Should do this
today.
ad read.
Man, I'm
Is
hungry.
it 10 or not?
Got anything that can
Part
help
10,
with
I
that?
think.
Ryan, let me tell you this. I don't know if you're aware of this. Fresh, high-quality ingredients make a real difference, so it's important to know where your food comes from. For less than $10 per person per meal, Blue Apron delivers seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Choose from a variety of new recipes each week, or recipes, either way. Or let Blue Apron's culinary team surprise you! Recipes are not repeated within a
Catchphrase.
year, so you'll never get bored. Some upcoming meals include seared chicken and creamy pasta salad, creamy shrimp rolls, and chili butter steaks. Blue Apron's freshness guarantee promises that every ingredient in your delivery arrives ready to cook, or they'll make it right. Customized recipes each week based on your preferences. Blue Apron has several delivery options, so you can choose what fits your needs. And there's no weekly commitment, so you only get deliveries when you want them. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/offtopic. You'll love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron, so don't wait. That's blueapron.com/offtopic. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
Forgot to cancel mine for next week. That'll be a problem.
I still have all my
Skip delivery.
cards.
Oh, I see them
I haven't
all.
gotten a shipment for a while, but I got the cards. I
just
love them.
busted them
The
out last
recipe
night.
cards.
I must have 70 of them,
Yeah.
60.
It's
Like,
great.
it's crazy how many.
It's also like
recipes
when
we
Kat's
got.
like, what are we going to eat tonight? I'm like, well, let's go get the ingredients for this thing.
I believe I'm having some udon noodles tonight.
Oh, they have really good udon noodles. I've had
Yeah.
udon noodles from them before. So good.
I've got one in the fridge, and then I got a couple more coming today. The Blue Ape.
Maybe
I like it.
Maybe I should order Thai food tonight.
What do you like from Thai?
I like to get yellow curry with like chicken and beef in it. Just like pour that over rice. Oh, so good. And it's not horrible for you, I don't think.
No, it's terrible.
No,
I mean,
that's not
it's
true.
not. I don't think it's the best, but it's certainly not the worst.
Yeah.
And see, you got the chicken and the beef in there. It's not terrible.
I mean, what's bad about it? It's got a lot of sodium in it.
Sure, yeah.
But I don't think it's got a lot else that's horrible for you, really.
Terrible. I have no idea.
This is my first soda I've had in like 2 weeks.
Well, that's not even a soda. That's a Red
I
Bull.
don't think that counts if you're like
doesn't.
putting back a fifth of vodka.
No, I actually,
It's
besides
The one drink is supposed to be good for your heart.
And
besides this and what I had on Off Topic last
one
week,
alcoholic drink.
I will say that, like, death-wise, that's got to be like 3 sodas worth.
Right,
Like
yeah.
a Red Bull is several sodas.
but besides this
that-
and
I
Off Topic
know-
last week,
I know-
I haven't had a single drink in the
I
past
didn't
2
even-
weeks.
Speak.
It's been horrible.
I didn't
Been
even
real
get
good
at
on
that.
this show.
Let's.
Give it a single drink of what? Alcohol?
You have
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, me either.
Jeff, what do you? You're like.
120.
I don't know how you're doing
Are you
it, Jeff.
serious?
Over. I quit counting, but I'm over. I'm somewhere above, like in the mid 120s.
Well, Jeff's secret was he drank enough for a lifetime, like
Mid
10 years
120s.
ago.
Yeah,
Your weight?
Yeah.
dude.
Really? What are you talking about, Jeff? Your 120? Is that your?
No, 120.
Are
days
you
since I had
fucking
alcohol.
insane?
I was just saying.
Jeff does not weigh
He'd
120.
be
I was
dead
thinking-
right now.
In my head, I was thinking 220, and I was still like, that's way fucking
What are you,
high.
6'1"?
I'm 6 foot even.
6 foot? If you're 120 pounds, 6 foot, can you
A
imagine?
whale.
So okay,
Shit.
You
So
look like
here's
Trevor.
what-
Float on in here.
all right, so I weigh about 180 pounds right now, right?
Okay,
So
yeah.
I'm down
Human-
like 30,
human size?
37
Sure.
pounds or whatever I lost from
Damn,
being a fat
that's-
piece
that
of
was
shit.
fat piece of
Nice.
shit.
When I
your
joined,
gut's gone.
when I joined the army, I weighed 127 pounds.
That's,
Wow.
So that's not far off.
See?
Yeah.
Were you as tall when you joined the army?
Same size.
Oh my god.
I
You
was
looked
actually probably
that
taller
scrawny
because I
high
wasn't
school
like
kid
old and
of, like,
compressed. Yeah, I
you're
weighed.
Sign
I was
me
like,
up, give me a gun.
I looked like Tofu from Resident Evil 2.
You just had a knife.
Yeah.
You're just running through the. I'll get you.
I didn't have the strength to hold the gun, so I had to have a knife. I was like, they're like, here, hold the camera. You can lift that.
How
I'm
was like basic training? Was that like awful?
when you don't weigh anything? You don't weigh anything. It's easy.
Yeah.
Do push-ups all day long. You have no weight.
Don't you have to like do pull-ups though? Like
No.
lift yourself?
No, that's
okay.
marine shit.
Okay.
Army,
You can push yourself up. You don't pull yourself up here. No way.
We don't
You say
climb
that
in the
shit
army.
for the Marines.
totally.
That's the thing. When you need to run and you weigh nothing.
That was like
oh,
in
yeah,
their
you're not
PT
pushing
test and
any
shit.
weight.
They would have to do like.
This guy sitting there, it's like, sir, someone needs to climb, sir. And they're just like standing there.
Call in the
Call in
Marines.
You good?
I smell good.
You guys
No,
ready
you
to join the
don't
Space Corps?
I'm
Huh?
good. I don't
That's
need to.
the new Armed Forces branch.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
We got the Space Corps, and then also
Is that a thing?
who's
Yes.
ready? Who's ready to
They're making
fucking-
a new branch of the Armed Forces called the Space Corps.
The Space Corps.
Who's ready to ship out to Alaska to stop them missiles?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, they can reach. They can reach
Shout out
Alaska
to
now.
them North Korean
Or-
missiles.
Are you
So-
talking about
so
the
he
missile,
said.
the new missile that we've never seen before? They've invented a 2-stage missile that no one has ever seen.
That was just a firework launcher, right, for 4th of July?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was for us
No
American
one's ever
bastards.
seen it before because it's not real.
Yeah.
Oh.
It could re-enter the atmosphere and not
Jeff,
burn up.
G20 starts tomorrow.
Just
Well,
saying, you know.
Some of them.
So they
can.
claim.
God, and the whole thing, and you know, you can see Russia from there. I don't
true.
know. I don't know if they're
Look at my
shooting any
backyard.
missiles,
Right
but-
across that Bering Strait. You just
I
walk
would
You
be
know,
a lot
just
more
like-
concerned about it, considering their history with missiles. If I was China and Russia, I'd be a lot more concerned with missiles misfiring into their areas than being targeted.
Right.
They seem to be really cool with it. Like, nah, we'll just talk to them. It'll be fine.
Dude, North Korea, they're getting crazy.
They cray up
They're
in there.
getting real crazy.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta just chill out.
They know we're not going to do anything about it. That's a
Well,
whole
I mean, we're
quagmire.
not gonna do anything unless they.
You know who also is
come at
not
us.
going to do
said.
anything about it? China. Like,
Yeah.
like Trump keeps saying China. I was listening to China.
That
news
is
this
true.
morning.
They'll deal with it.
China.
He's like, they're going to deal with it. They're going to deal with it. And,
And China's like, no, we're not.
It was
We're
like-
not,
they were
we're not
like-
gonna deal with it.
they were
No, we
like-
won't.
do you know how many treaties the U.S. has with other countries? And you guys-
You're asking? I have no fucking
59.
idea.
We have 59 treaties with other countries. You know how many treaties China has with other countries?
It's like three.
3.
One.
Oh.
And it's North Korea.
Oh.
Well, that's the thing. It's like yeah, China is sending. They're doing trade. They're
How
the
is it
only
in their
trade
best
partner with
interest?
North Korea.
What's that?
They're like China is the only trade partner with North Korea.
Yeah.
that-
How is
that
it in
exists.
their best interest?
The thing
It's
is,
not.
if North Korea falls, like if it
Get back up again.
disseminate. Well,
Get on that horse.
Yeah. Don't give up.
I mean, suddenly China is going to have
Also, they ate the horse.
10 million refugees coming from North Korea that they're going to have to do something with. So it's China and South Korea have to deal with like what's going to happen if North Korea just ceases to exist or is a unified Korea.
You saw that one at least.
Yeah.
That was the horse coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I? It's a horse? I eat a horse.
According to Gus, horse meat is the best meat on earth.
I would eat a horse. I wouldn't think twice about eating a
I
horse.
eat a fucking cow. I wouldn't eat a horse.
Yeah, I don't
When
give
he
a
went
shit.
to Japan, he ate at a horse-only restaurant, and he said horse sashimi.
I heard what you heard there.
I heard it, but you fixed it.
I
You said he ate at a restaurant, but when
Yeah.
you said it, it sounded like he ate.
He ate a horse.
Then it made sense.
yeah.
He gave it caught up later.
He gave a
I was
horse
like,
AIDS. He you just got aided.
That's a
Huge
catchphrase.
thing in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
he said the horse sashimi is like the best thing he's ever eaten in his
Now,
entire life.
so it's raw.
Not just
Yeah,
horse, but
sashimi,
raw.
right?
horse.
And it's a huge
I
delicacy
fucking
in
love raw beef,
France too,
man.
right?
I'll eat that shit up.
Dude, when I was in
Beats
Europe,
me.
there was tartare everywhere.
Yeah.
That was just a thing. Like every restaurant
It is.
or every cafe or whatever. It's like, hey, you want tartare?
When you're in pretzels too.
Would you eat dog if given the opportunity?
Not
Yes.
again.
What?
I mean, what?
Yes.
you
I-
would?
Dude, I'm from
Yes.
Alabama.
I guess.
If it got hit by a car on the
I
road,
mean,
you're eating it.
I wouldn't
right.
walk in and be like at a seafood restaurant, like, see that dog? Kill him and put him on my plate.
They have like cages, like fish tanks.
If I
where it's
opened
like,
the menu and it was
that
like
one.
dog, I'd be
But
like,
if it was
I'll
like,
have the dog.
if I was
It
somewhere
wouldn't be like dog. It'd be
crazy,
medium rare, please.
It'd be like
and they were eating dog.
beagle sashimi.
Sure.
If
It's like-
if
they're
I'm
like-
looking around and the restaurant's covered in people eating dog, I'd be like, give me a little piece of, just give me like a hind leg. You know?
Pero al cabro.
I'll
Give me,
try a little
give me a
bit.
wing.
Yeah, give me a,
No, I'll eat anything really,
Really?
like meat wise.
I hear
avocado
snake
rub.
meat looks like really good.
No,
yeah,
I've
I've
had snake
Talk
before.
about
It's
snake
actually
meat.
pretty
I've had
tasty.
crocodile.
I had
It
snake
was
meat
really
on
good.
Extra Life. They had the can of snake.
Oh, yeah,
Remember that?
yeah.
And every time you eat one, there's one less.
I have had.
That's why Jeff
I
loves eating them.
I don't love eating it. I think it tastes like shit, but I have eaten it before because it's like, yeah,
Out of
fuck you.
spite.
He wants to eat me.
Fuck you. Maybe that's like you get behind the people that like eat people. You know, it's like I killed him and then fuck you. I'm just gonna take a bite out of you,
Yeah.
just to teach you another lesson.
Right.
So
I'm not a cannibal. I just,
cannibals or teabaggers, basically.
I guess.
Kind of, yeah.
Speaking of eating, did you
that's a
see
good
one.
Joey Chestnut ate 72 hot dogs?
I
in
saw.
10
I
minutes?
heard
Fuck.
the Nathan's hot dog
Yeah,
contest.
that's-
72 new record. I think the old one was 70.
Yeah.
So slightly over 7
If
in a
you
minute.
punched him in the stomach, how far would he shoot a hot dog?
I
do
don't-
you think?
Well, my favorite. I
can't
watched
imagine.
part of the. I watched some of the older competitions. My favorite thing is they make them sit there for I think 5 or 10 minutes after they're done
Oh.
to make sure they like don't throw it up. Because if they throw it up, that you're out. So they literally have to sit there where like just like literally like their gut is
Distended.
huge. It's like fuck.
They were making so much fucking fun of him on SportsCenter last night.
Oh,
when they were
really?
reporting that, yeah.
I can't even imagine.
That's
Are they even chewing them at that
crazy.
point?
They take like 3 bites and swallow. Because what they do, they have Gavin would love it. They have just jugs of water,
Right.
And then
Gavin would
they
love
they
it.
take 2 hot dogs, put them together, and then and
he's
swallow
a-
2, and then dip the buns in and just suck the buns down.
Because
Like,
he's
just
a
swallow
10-time
them whole.
champion, they were putting him up with other 10-time champions. So they're like Bill Russell, Rafael Nadal, Joey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut, Joey Jaws Chestnut.
It was great.
And they got Stoney, Matt Stoney, who's like the younger kid from California. He won 2 years ago in 2015. He beat Chestnut.
All right, you're starting to know too much.
Oh yeah, I
You're
watched a
laying
lot
down
of
the
competitive
lingo.
eating.
Packs of
Jack's
hot
actually got
dogs.
a
Kobayashi
Oh my
versus the
God.
bear. Remember that?
No.
You don't remember
The
Man
bear
versus
won,
Animal?
yeah.
The bear fucking
Go
destroyed
figure.
him. Yeah. So.
Oh, was that like a TV show?
Yeah. It was
It
Man.
didn't last long
Man-
because it turns out animal better.
Yeah. I think it was. I think they did one episode because they had Kobayashi versus the bear eating hot dogs, and then they had like a sprinter versus I think an emu or a ostrich.
Now we got Phelps versus a shark.
Yeah, we got
Jack's
Phelps.
in a.
But
in
then
a-
my favorite was
He's in a virtual pool. If
Yeah.
you're not aware, he's in a league.
Oh, yeah.
the hot dog
Oh, yeah.
eating league.
I got bets going to Vegas right now. But then they had one. It was I think it was 50 tiny people versus an elephant pulling a plane.
This
This
is like fucking like realistic battle simulator.
yeah, seriously,
You know,
that's
they're
what it was.
like 10,000 raptors. versus
it was on
zombies.
Fox
What
like
the
God,
fuck?
probably 10 years
You
ago.
had a guy crawling around with a needle against a scorpion. Good thing to most people.
Let me see what I find when that thing aired. It was fucking amazing though.
How about me joke of the day right there? That was good.
All right, let me find this thing.
Is it last call already?
Little people.
Oh, there it is. There's
Versus-
Chestnut.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Which one's Chestnut, left or right?
Right.
He's on the
Oh,
right.
he's on the right. Oh, he's like shaking it in like a dick.
It did look very phallic there.
Oh,
Like wait till you see him eat the actual hot dogs because he moves his whole head when he's biting. Like that's
that's the buns.
Those are the buns he's swallowing right now.
Liquid.
Oh,
It's gross.
The shaking is what kills me.
Oh, the shaking.
yeah, that's that's only halfway through. He's eaten 42 in 5.5 minutes.
Also, they brought him in
4.5 minutes.
like on one of those things that they would carry like the Queen of Egypt.
Those are like small hot dogs.
They did. They really did. He
Those
was
are
like sitting on a
full-sized.
throne.
Did he win last year? Is that why or? Jack's now got the audio.
Oh, it's an elephant and a bunch of.
What the fuck? It is an elephant and a bunch of small people. What is it? What is it? Tug of war?
Yeah, they were pulling an airplane. It was an elephant versus about 50 little people. I think the elephant won.
I mean, I'm shocked that the elephant had enough like fortitude to like go forward. I would think it'd just be lazy and kind of sit there.
Man
like,
versus
Elephant,
beast.
pull that airplane. No.
Right, exactly.
Fuck
Where
you.
the
Peanut?
guys- they're
Why?
they're
Peanut?
trying.
But it's like,
How much did that
Look
fucking
out,
show
Edison's
cost to
behind you.
produce?
Yeah, it's like what
Well,
kind
how
of
much does 2 airplanes cost? You know, you can
like
buy
what
them
kind
for
of
some-
coke binge was that producer on? Like,
What do you
I have
think-
an idea.
What do you think Steve Santagati is up to now?
Dude, that could be Joel Heyman right there.
his neck and cocaine. That's
He
what
could
he's
be hosting that.
Dude, did you ever see that show that was like.
Nope.
It would
Fucking
pit
shut it down.
2 animals
Apparently not.
against each other, but they wouldn't actually do the real animals. They would like build metal representations of the animals' heads so they could see what they could bite. And do
Robot
and shit.
fights.
Is it like Deadliest Warrior
But then they
kinda,
would do
or-
like a 3D animated reenactment of what the fight would look like. I forget what that show was called, but yeah, they'd be like, now let's bring out the shark. And it was like a skull of a shark like made of metal, and it was like, and like put watermelons in it for no reason and shit. And like,
You're talking about Death Battle.
kind of,
Yeah.
for animals.
I've seen
And then
that.
Guile was there.
Yeah. Guile's always there.
God, I totally forgot the name of that show.
That was
I'm
that
gonna figure it
Guile?
out.
What you just did?
Was it? Was it
okay.
Magic
That's what
Secrets
confused me.
Unmasked?
I don't believe so.
How about M. Can you do the M. Bison where he spins around, like flies across?
I could if I wanted
Can you
to.
do that right now?
I could
Like,
do.
If somebody could M. Bison from go to the wide from this side of the screen to that side of the screen, it would just be incredible. They just like. If anybody can do it, I mean, now's the
No
time.
takers,
Now's the time
looks
to do
like.
it.
No.
What's
No?
it?
Okay.
Ben,
Animal.
you wanna go? And Bison?
We talked about it
Yeah.
already, but got a shout out here. Be sure to check out War of the Planet of the Apes. It is the climactic final chapter of ape versus human battle for control of the planet in theaters July 14th.
Wait, this is the last one?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know
yeah,
that.
it's just 3.
I sure
Oh.
hope humans win.
Yeah, I don't think we do.
No, I don't think.
Based on the previous films, I'm guessing we don't.
Caesar.
You mentioned the bad
Baggy
guys,
Circus as
I don't-
Caesar.
but I don't know. Dude,
wonder if
first
they get-
2 films, awesome.
Awesome.
Like no joke. The
Awesome.
ape films are really, really
Did you see
good.
the trailer for this one? Like Woody Harrelson looking
Yeah.
fucking evil?
Yeah.
Looks awesome.
I mean, like, the first one was like, oh man, James Franco and fucking Planet of the Apes, we'll see this. Walked out and I was like, that was pretty good.
As I'm telling you, man, Millie and I were bored
Yeah.
to
That
death
was
last
pretty
summer,
good.
and I put it on just to fucking kill time. And we were like, we have to watch every Planet of the
Yeah,
Apes movie.
then I saw the second one. I mean, like, I saw the first
It's even
one.
better.
Like, I'll see anything. I saw the second one, like, I hope this is good. And I saw it, and I'm like, that was good.
Yeah.
They got all the characters from the first one. Like, all the apes are there. Like, I know who the hell is who. Like, Koba.
It was
I
like
know
10
you.
10 years
Rocket,
later.
Rocket,
You know what I
Rocket.
mean? Like, yeah, the fucking big ass, like, orangutan thing was there.
San Francisco,
Orangutan is what I was
San Francisco looked like normal.
saying. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Let me see if there was ever an orangutan and animal
but
face off.
I was like, I left the second one. I'm like, fucking, that was awesome. And you know, when you see a movie trailer and there's a chimpanzee riding on a horse holding 2 AK-40 or not AK-40s, like 2 assault rifles, you think that movie is gonna be awful, and then you see him doing it and like, oh, that's pretty cool.
You know,
Yeah.
He's fucking rolling up.
Dude, we are in a good time for movies right
We
now.
are.
There's
And television.
a lot of really good films out.
It's just entertainment in general. Television, movies, and Let's Plays. Top of the
Oh, absolutely.
Way to work this in.
People have been talking about the Let's Plays lately.
Yeah.
I heard people talking about the Let's Plays down at the coffee shop the other day. They're like,
Yeah.
have you seen Let's Plays? Like, they're killing right now.
they're killing.
It was
no,
nuts.
no orangutans in this show. I'm sorry.
Orangutans?
Yeah,
Anaconda
Yeah, it is
versus
technically correct.
Jaguar.
It's-
Is it really?
There's no
Is it
G at
really?
the
I
end.
believe
That's,
it's orangutan.
When did they?
that's the one that was one for Tang.
No, orangutan is a space drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that true?
It's
There,
the,
there,
it's the
ep-
orange space.
episode
That
10
was
of
just 10.
season 1 though did have a gorilla. It was a gorilla versus a leopard.
Why?
So you
Gorilla
would know
versus
who
leopard?
won.
Who won?
I think
Dude,
the gorilla won that episode. I remember watching that
This
one.
stupid ass argument. Or no,
He like
conversation
karate chopped the leopard in the back and like broke
Reminds
its
me-
back.
I'd do it.
It was
reminds
awesome.
me of a conversation. I think it was in the last
Cult.
Criminal Mastermind that came out, but we had some sort of quick conversation about a crocodile and hippos, and you were like,
Yeah.
hippo will get fucked up, and people like lost it. They're like, dude, hippos are fucking.
Oh no, a hippo
brutal.
would absolutely fuck up a
Yeah.
crocodile. Did I say that?
Yeah, apparently.
I saw that hippo
I just
chase
saw
the
it because
shit
there was
out
like
of you in
100.
Assassin's
There's
Creed.
100 million people being like, hippos will fucking rinse crocodiles.
I
left and
swear
right.
that was an
So it
episode,
goes
too.
through.
Hang on.
I don't know. I just saw a lot in the last GTA. There was a lot of hippo.
Oh, a
talk.
hippo versus a bull shark.
A lot of
That was one
hippo
them.
talk.
Yeah, the
Jeremy,
Hippo
Take a
definitely
shot.
won that thing.
Jeremy.
the hippo chasing Jeremy in Assassin's Creed Origins was
That
was
was fucking
great.
funny, dude.
It
That
was
game was
hilarious.
so good.
It's really good. I can't wait
I
till
want
it's
it.
out.
I
Yeah.
want it. Whatever. I was
It's like
gonna say
when
something, nothing to
October,
say.
this never made. I don't think we've ever talked about this and never saw the light of day. But it was. I don't even think it was recorded. But Ryan and Jack were testing out Arc recently.
Oh yeah.
And I think it was you.
Oh
right?
god,
Yeah, I was testing.
And
it.
Jack was testing it out, and they added like pythons to it,
giant
giant
snakes.
pythons?
something bola or something. I forget what they were
and
called.
it like saw Jack and killed him, and it was fucking terrifying, and I shit my pants. And then Jack respawned, and it went after him, and every time Jack spawned, like no matter where he was, that fucking thing smelled him.
Yeah.
And it was like Jack was climbing mountains, he was hiding behind trees, and it didn't give a fuck.
You were his
It was like
fucking white
bulldozing
whale.
through buildings to get to him. He was like every time he spawned, he was 8 seconds away from that fucking python getting him. It
That's
was
awesome.
terrifying.
And it would climb
It
rocks.
was,
It
would go
was
straight up.
unstoppable.
It did not
Dude.
care. There was no
we
way it
said,
wasn't
like-
eating Jack.
Like Assassin's Creed was so good when we played it. Origins. Fucking Far Cry 5 was awesome.
Oh yeah, playing that was.
Oh,
a lot
I
of
didn't.
fun.
Yeah, I didn't get to play it.
Dude, get the dog to go run out and like.
I didn't play with the dog because they let you choose one of 3
Yeah, yeah.
people that the ones they showed.
You
I
don't
forget
control
all
the
their
dog though,
names.
right?
Was the dog's name is Boomer? I think.
Boomer, and then is it Buck? I don't want to. No, there's the guy who drives the plane,
Yeah, the pilot.
the pilot, and then you've got the sniper.
Yeah.
I played with the sniper.
Okay.
In my run. But like, dude, I got to like fly the crop duster, the weaponized
Oh, yeah,
crop
that's
duster and
fun,
stuff.
man.
Oh,
Dude, I gotta say, I played at E3. I played Skull and Bones, which is the Assassin's
Oh,
Creed
yeah.
Black Flag shit. It's just the ship stuff. Fuck, that game is. So
I'm sure it's gonna be great.
Still early.
I mean, it was super early, but I mean, it's like, it's all the tech they had from Black
Yeah.
Flag, except refined, and it like they've written a narrative around it.
dude,
It's
that
pretty great.
last shot they showed when they first debuted that game with like the Kraken underneath the
Oh,
boat,
yeah,
that
yeah.
looked awesome.
But yeah, I'm excited for that one. I'm thinking it might be like the Division, where it's kind of like open world, but like there's areas that are PvP areas.
Don't put that on it.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Don't put that evil on it.
But anyway, I'm pumped for that.
Apparently, that game got really good again.
The what? The
Division,
division?
yeah,
The Division. They added.
Yeah.
They did a Destiny where it was like
Or a
you
Siege,
started playing
or-
it, you were like, nah, and then like the Taken King came out, and you're like, well, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's like they did that with the Division. We just never got back into it.
I'm so excited. So after RTX, like what? So RTX for me is kind of like the milestone of the year, and then it kind of like calms down for a little
Which
bit.
one?
Austin.
Yeah, because now you got
Yeah, we have
London
3.
coming up.
I'm not going to London.
Me
apparently,
neither.
So yeah,
Jack, let's hang out here.
Hey,
it'll be fun.
not going.
Hey!
What are you doing? You're not going to RTX?
we're not going to
London.
Haha.
Oh, you're not?
Stupid.
No.
Oh, I need the miles.
I would love the
I would love the miles too.
Nah, that's my daughter's
I gotta hit
birthday. I'm not
executive
going.
platinum.
What's happening?
So
We're talking about RTX.
you guys going to London? We're not. So.
Who's going?
Aren't you going?
Am I going?
I think so.
I have no idea.
Has it been
Did they
announced?
say who's
Yeah,
going?
they've said at least you're going. I know for sure.
I don't
Say
know.
you're going?
I don't know.
They've said
Am
the
I
original
going?
5.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think they've said.
I want to
it.
go.
Here's the thing.
I think
I
these
go-
guys are over here spoiling
I always
shit.
go on
I
the
don't-
assumption.
Send me.
I always
I'll
go on the assumption.
I've never
Wanna go?
been. I've never been to England.
That's
Never
beautiful.
been? Oh, it's huge.
I've only been to Australia.
Everybody looks inside.
Yeah, if they said,
No, so that's. But I'm not excited. I'm excited
gonna
to get there and
send-
shit on it.
let's say we're gonna send like 3 people from Achievement Hunter. Who would it be?
Oh, it's gonna be Jeff Michael Gavin.
Bam. That's always my
Absolutely.
assumption.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Jeff's Jeff.
Jeff
That's
is
a
Jeff.
no-brainer. Gavin
Right.
is from England.
It's Gavin.
Yeah.
I mean, he should, and then
And then Michael is Michael.
I'll go. I've never been. You know, I'm just.
Have you never been to London?
I've never been to England.
Oh, there we go. October 14th, 15th.
Okay, well, that doesn't tell who's going.
Why did they say
Because
it's 100 days away? Is that
'Cause
possible?
It's
Yes.
100 days
it's
away.
in
Is
October.
October that far away?
Yeah,
It is.
October is
Yeah, it's
over
Coming
3
up, dude.
months.
It sneaks up on you, October.
You got July, August,
Right
That's
now,
why it's the
it's
scariest
7.
month.
That's in 10. So yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
They put Halloween in there.
Why is it
so
100
scary?
days?
I just doesn't feel like it's that long for me.
There's like 3.5
I
days
feel
in
like
a year.
you're right because 100 days in this day and age is not long. That's why. It's not long. I'll blink and then it'll be there.
Yeah.
Much like this RTX. I'm like,
How is it?
we're still doing that?
It's in the middle of it.
This is the 9th one. 9th. That's 10. Fucking England is 10. The 10th RTX.
Oh, look at that. We have a thing down there. Get your tickets at rtxaustin.com for the
hey,
thing that's happening literally right now.
Hey, we'll be there. But listen, it's still Friday. Maybe they didn't buy tickets.
That's true.
They
You
got
can buy a
and
Saturday
Sunday.
ticket. Or I think Saturday tickets
Saturday's
are
sold
It's
out.
just weekend.
I think you can buy weekend or Sunday tickets.
Yes.
You
so.
could, I'm pretty sure you still buy weekend.
Yeah, but Saturday is sold out. I know, like individual
From me.
Saturday.
Yeah.
individual.
From Ryan. You can buy Ryan's one weekend pass.
So,
$1,000.
I think
Hell
pretty
of a
much.
steal.
Unfortunately, I think pretty much all the signings are sold out, but you can still run into us.
Definitely are all sold out.
You were not wrong. This was disgusting.
It would
afterwards.
okay after.
Yeah,
and
it's
it
like
burns.
the shot's
There's
not
a-
great. It's like ugh, whatever. But then like 20 seconds into it, it's
It burns in your stomach too.
I was
just
going to
a
the,
little
I was,
sip of this
I was
helped.
going to the bathroom like
Yeah, I could see your face after you took the
it
shot.
was
You
not good, but it fucked me up.
really.
Yeah, I mean maybe it was like the couple beers leading into it that I started drinking at 11 a.m. But this pecan
pecan.
is
Pecan.
really doing it for me. Pecan.
No. That's
Like in
wrong.
your panties.
You said it right the first
I'd
time.
like to partake in your pecan pie. Anyone? Harry Met Sally, great film. No.
Runner.
It's
I'll
a
have what she's having.
That's
There you
here's
go.
here's where the
Yeah.
blame lies on that, Jack. Jeff definitely saw it, got the reference, just didn't
On
answer
his
you.
phone.
Sorry, I'm doing work. I'm not actually doing work
No,
stuff.
I know, I understand. I'm
working.
just saying he dropped the ball, and then Ryan should have seen it. It's a little. Past
You know, I
this.
don't know that I've seen it.
I've seen parts of it, but it's
Scream
like
it. I know
what
parts of it,
year
yeah.
is that?
I have a
91 maybe.
I was
Yeah,
4.
somewhere around there. Yeah.
To be fair,
It was
it's-
back when Rob Reiner was like on top of
Carrie
the world.
Fisher's in
It's
there,
my
Meg
fault
Ryan.
for not going back. It's one of the few
Billy Crystal?
movies, like every 80s movies, I've seen them. You know, I've done the work, I've gone back, I watched them. I had to, because like, again, I grew up in a weird way where I was born in 87, but my brothers were born in 81 and 78. So like, I grew up with
80
all like the early
89.
80s shit. Like,
Yeah.
I grew up with all their shit. So like, when I was 7, 8, I was playing with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, action figures and shit from the cartoon from 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Like
there's
it's
a
a
pecan
thing with Lindsay.
pronunciation map.
Because, like, Lindsay's 2 years younger than me, but she's also the oldest, whereas
of
I'm
course.
the youngest.
Pecan.
So, like, my upbringing, even though I was born in the 80s, is really
Classic.
like the end of the 70s, whereas she's, like, the beginning of the 90s. So we're, like, 2 years apart, but like the shit we watched and played with as a kid is like 10 years apart.
Oh, yeah.
Because I grew up with like, here's all the shit from your brothers. We're not buying you new shit. Fucking play with fucking Thundercats. And I was like,
Hell
I
yeah.
grew up with Thundercats. Even though like everyone I talked to at school, they're like, what the fuck is Thundercats? I'm like, well, it was a show in the late 80s, 70s,
No.
early 80s.
What is
Yeah.
Mask?
You know, G.I. Joe.
Thunder.
You know,
Did you?
like,
Were you into Pogs at all, or is that before you?
I wasn't into it. No, that was right on my, that Pogs were
Okay.
90s.
Yeah.
I never gave a shit, but
So you would have been in elementary school when Pogs kind of hit
Yeah.
big, right? Because I think
Yeah.
I was in 7th grade.
Pogs
when
were
Pogs got
fucking.
big.
Pogs,
Where was that?
Pogs were like where it was at before Pokemon and like Magic the Gathering came
Yeah.
out, like card games.
Yeah, but it was Pogs then Magic
Army
followed.
when Pogs came out.
Yeah,
I think.
I again was not in Magic, but I caught it on Pokemon because
Yeah.
I mean it's the same thing. Wizards of the Coast made it all, so they there's some Pogs. There
Hey,
are
Pogs.
Pogs of
Those
Pokemon.
Pokemon
Pokepogs.
Pogs all over our office, 'cause
Pokemon.
somebody gave us a bunch.
Yeah, I saw.
Look
them
at that
there.
Dratini one right in the
I
middle.
saw
That must be
them there.
rare.
I remember, Jeremy. Look at
Can I ask you guys a
look at that
question?
Voltorb in the lower
I
left.
saw
Can I ask you guys a
but he
question?
looks surprised,
Yeah,
not
what's up?
angry. I'm not happy
So
with
I
that
see
one.
those things.
Yeah.
I know that they're a thing.
Yeah.
What did you do with them?
You
Well,
stacked
them absolutely
You
nothing.
gotta catch 'em all.
The way the way Pogs worked is those were.
Like, how's that a game?
If I recall, again, I didn't really play it,
It's like a stacking thing,
but
right?
those are like the discs. There's also what they called slammers,
There you
I
go.
believe.
That is true.
And those were like that thick, and you would use the slammer to like hit those, and there was some sort of game involved of like shooting them, or I
You
don't
had to
remember.
land
So
it on
I didn't
another one
fucking
and
play
stack
it.
them.
No. So if I remember
Check.
correctly,
Oh, no, no.
No, you probably know better.
so you have a stack of Pogs. Like you put in 10, your opponent puts in 10, or something
Are
like
they
that.
different in any way, or is it just
Yeah,
graphical?
you just collect them.
It's just graphical.
And then you turn them all one direction, like they're all facing one direction.
This is way before One
Then
Direction.
with the slammer, you slam it down on top of the stack, however you
Really new
want,
slammer.
and then whichever one's flipped over, you got to keep. And it was at least that's how I remember it. And so whoever had the most after they all flipped over won. So then you would go through and then if you played like for pinks, you could actually take them and you would keep whatever you flipped over. So I think that's how it was. I could be wrong. Where's Yvonne? Let's get Yvonne. She would know.
I think it was very like Monopoly-esque, where you kind of just make up the rules.
So,
You know, like
yeah.
everyone played Pogs.
I
in
feel
their
like
own
kind of
way.
Pokemon cards
For
got to that
me-
point as well, like playing the game.
For me, like again, I didn't really dabble in it, but everyone that I knew had Pogs, they didn't do shit with them. They just collected them.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
because
You get
they
those little
like
tubes and you drop 'em
Pokemon.
in.
They had tons of like holographic Pogs.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
this one's fucking shiny, man. They'd be like, that's the
Dude,
cool
remember
Pog.
Shiny Charizard?
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Well,
hold on,
here's the tower.
okay, so this
here's
is-
the tower. Let's check out that
Oh,
slammer.
we got that shaky cam.
Show the slammer. I want to see it.
Got
It's
that out of
it's
focus
a disc.
shot.
There it
There's
is.
the
That's the slammer.
That's the slammer. And then wait.
So
Oh,
line it up.
Yeah,
Line it up.
Man, he's getting
Slam!
Boom! Look at
see
that.
something flipped over.
Them's Pogs.
What if you miss?
You suck.
You lose.
Yeah, those,
Yeah.
I think
All your pogs.
Don't miss.
That was
that was like a year.
That was.
Don't take this the wrong way.
What do you mean?
That looks stupid as fuck.
Well.
That doesn't seem like a
Jeff,
thing.
I'm taking that the wrong
Listen,
way.
you combine that with fucking like Razor scooters.
Oh, yeah, or
and,
Pet Rock.
Skip
Do you remember
It.
Skip It? Fuck
Yeah.
That
yeah.
was a Bop It.
You know, Bop It.
Yeah.
I had the new Bop It. It sucks.
There's all kinds of it. It's like bop it, pull it, twist it.
Now it's like
Pass it.
the new one
Fist
is
it.
literally it's
Finger
like
it.
Fuck
it's
it.
like
Kill
selfie it. And you're gonna hold it like that,
you
or it's like
serious?
call it, hammer it, and
That's
shit.
the one you get at Hot Topic.
Did you
It
see-
fucking sucks.
There was a College Humor bit or something where it was Bop It, but it ultimately became like a sniper rifle.
yeah. Here's like
like
here's like assemble it. It's like a sniper. Yeah.
like twist it, pop it, extend it,
Aim it.
Like yeah,
Shoot it.
track him down. Like,
And then, isn't he like aiming and it's like pull it and he's like
Dude,
he's like
and
no
there
I
was
can't pull it.
Then there was that other one that I had. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like it had like a bunch of modules, right? It looked like I don't know what to describe it. Like it was like there was an end and an end and an end. Like you would hold it and you would spin it and it had numbers and colors on it and it would be like 7. And
Oh
you'd like
shit!
Rubik's
Oh
Cube?
god, what was the name of that
it was
thing? I know
kind
exactly
of
what
like a
you're
Rubik's
talking
Cube,
about.
except every end was a handle. You could hold it and spin it like this. You would
I
go like
forget
that.
the name of
And
it,
Had
but
like,
yes.
it had like one end, the other end, 2, 3, 4, probably like 6.
I had that
parts, and
too.
it'd be like green, and you need to like quick the green real quick. They'd be like 7, and do 7 real quick, and then you'd pass it to somebody else.
Yeah.
90s were all about like spin this shit. and
They're
then
all
pass it to
about
the
like
guy
how
next
do,
to
how
you.
do we give kids anxiety?
Do you have 17 AA batteries? Then use this.
Jeff, you know what this is?
What was that thing called?
that
Damn
the
it! What was it
pecan
called? You,
pronunciation?
This is
somebody
the
in there
pecan
knows.
pronunciation map. Yeah.
So which?
Michael
which
gave
is
two thumbs
which?
up.
How
I
do
don't
you
know
say
what
it
that
when I
means.
say
That's
it?
thumbs up.
Okay, so you said pecan.
They know.
Pecan is blue. So
Yeah,
that's
that
like
makes sense.
Louisiana, Mississippi,
And
into
Texas.
Texas, Oklahoma, down there. Most of the U.S. is red, which is pecan.
It's
Pecan.
fucking stupid.
Which is how I heard it.
That's
growing up.
most of the
Pecan.
U.S.
Pecan pie.
The Northeast, like New York and only a
Yeah.
little bit into Jersey, but New York and northeast of there is pecan. And then I guess pecan. That's exactly the same as. Oh, it's like pecan and then pecan is two different things. Like which one you
You just said the
emphasis.
same thing twice.
I guess if you emphasis the P or if you emphasis the con. So if you emphasis con, it's most of the U.S. If you say pecan, then that's Michigan or something up
It's a
there.
Viet Cong. That's where.
Not Michigan. Yeah.
Guys from South Park.
Liberating force.
So there you go.
right.
Northeast again, saying something different.
So most of the
Why
time-
does the Northeast say it like it's from a hick place?
pecan. Pecan.
We
pie.
got us some pecans.
Hey, pecan.
That's
Oh,
weird.
Oh, fucking, you eat that pecan pie?
Yeah, I had pecan
It's-
pie right after
It's
supper.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, supper, pecan pie for dessert.
Pecan pie. Dude,
We say a bunch of things differently. I love
dude,
it.
you're an ass.
fucking-
Ass.
Fucking ass.
Every now and then. There it is. That's the thing.
That's the thing.
What is that
Okay.
called?
Brain wrap.
What is it?
Brain wrap.
Brain wrap.
Brain wrap.
Brain.
wrap?
I had that.
Brain wrap.
Brain was in my head. I was almost gonna say brain
Yep.
something.
That is where it lives.
You know
yeah,
that you know what
it's-
that looks like? Did you ever
got me.
have there was things like that too? They were the exact same shape, but they were all the same color. And you would turn it on and all it would do was shake around. You put it on the ground, it would like roll around and stuff
think
because
I
it
have
was
that.
shaped.
oh yeah, it's like a dog toy or something.
And your mom would
I
take
saw a
it.
dog
and be like,
toy.
I'm taking this and hiding it.
This is
It's
like,
like
it's
a-
a rarity that I own that. That is
I
like
did
a
have that.
thing that was on TV. I never had shit that
Funny-
was on
funny
TV.
kid.
Thank you.
You had to
Never
memorize
had
which
shit.
number was what color. I think 0 was white.
It'd be like,
Oh, 4. I'm wrong.
Yeah, it'd
You're
be
already
like,
lost.
it'd be like, hey, you know that really cool thing on TV? You'll never have it.
Yeah.
That was my entire
think
life.
you can
So
balance
to
it?
get that,
Well, it's
that
not
was
being, it's a
nuts.
What if
My
it's-
my entire childhood was watching infomercials of shit I'd never owned.
Billy Mays here.
And
Sock 'em boppers.
And I never asked.
Who was that guy who wore the
Yes, I
sweaters on infomercials and he sold everything? It was him. There's
Billy
a guy with a
Mays.
sweater, and then there was an Irish guy or a Scottish guy.
Yeah,
They
he's
would
the guy that
sell
worked for
Billy
Billy.
McMays.
everything. Fuck.
Or Billy O'Mays.
Billy O'Mays. No. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's really not that important. Cut away from me. Cut away from me.
Jeremy, you should do the beard too.
I honestly thought about it, but then I was like,
Now that you've thought about it, do it.
because it was I almost like I did the
It's
shittiest.
non-canon though.
I did the shittiest
2 hours
drawings
already.
of like when I was deciding to do this, I at work opened up Photoshop and drew like a little shitty head in Photoshop and then painted on hair to decide whether I wanted to do purple and orange on top or orange and purple on top. And I was like, I guess I'll do the purple. Yep, I did that. And I was like, I guess I'll do the purple because it kind of fades into the regular color better than like if it was orange on the sides.
He's thinking about
But
it.
then-
He's not just doing it.
I was like, if I did orange on the sides, then this could have been yellow, and that would have also fit the Remy Tim persona. But I was like, I'm not gonna go that far.
Totally could have done that.
No.
You failed.
I asked the guy, I was like, who was like coloring my hair. I was like, do people often like color their facial hair, like bleach it? And he's like, very rarely. I was like, well, that makes sense.
Michael, how many diapers do you think you're going to get this weekend from fans? on
I hope
RTX?
not a lot, because I just don't want to carry them.
Yeah.
How many adult diapers are you gonna get after this cover?
I should hopefully get a couple. I mean, those I can wear. Shit
Oh,
in my
imagine
pants,
shitting
you
yourself
know?
in an RTX. Boy, what a day.
I'd hopefully be wearing a diaper when I did it, because I'd sure tell people
If
about
only
it.
somebody would give you a diaper.
Don't say that. They're gonna send a lot.
Do we get free food today? Is that what's going on?
Do we?
Like
I mean,
on
typically on
streaming
streaming
days?
days we do. Yeah.
I mean, typically, but it's also typically you have to say.
You have to blow the horn, the Steffi horn, and show.
Yeah, it's like can I
Is
get
that the one that's through the vagina?
currently
Yeah,
going
yeah.
through
Don't
an
call
anus
that
and
the
out of
step
vagina.
forward. That's,
Yeah,
that just makes it
Yeah,
really
that's
inappropriate. and
Penetrative.
Super.
Okay, I was recording the fucking GameStop video at work
Yep.
yesterday. I came in the morning and recorded me like standing there being like, "Hey,
On a
Jeremy from
national
Chino, blah, blah, blah."
holiday.
And I was looking in the frame like several parts into it, and I was like, "That fucking blow-up doll is hanging in the background with the vuvuzela shoved through its
Fine.
vagina."
You know, GameStop loves that.
Got
It's
a-
vuvugina.
Yeah, I was
you
like,
think-
"God
Got a
damn it!" So I took it
vuvuzela.
down.
Do you
and
think anyone has ever said vuvuzela through its vagina?
Someone has been fucked with the vuvuzela.
I'm telling
before.
you, Gavin fought that thing through. It's a little fuck doll that we got on
Which
the
is
unboxing
creepy as
stream.
hell.
It's creepy as fuck. It's like this big.
Yeah, my daughter
like-
opened it. Thanks, by the way.
It's like your daughter opened every gift she
yeah,
should
all the
touched.
most inappropriate stuff.
That's it for me. I'm out.
It's
All right,
like,
see you,
all right,
Jeff.
we'll see it.
Let's go too.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, how tall would you say it is? Like 2 feet tall?
Maybe.
It's like 2 feet tall, but
That big.
has human parts.
Right.
Right? Like very
Sorta.
clear on the tits, like the blow
Got
up tits.
Big tits.
And a weird human face, like
Right.
just like that. And you're supposed to fuck it.
So well, first off, Gavin opened the
Yeah.
butthole of it.
He like and by open it, like opened it, and you can see it's like pink on the inside.
Right.
little
So it's like,
prolapse.
Yeah.
and I'm like, how are you supposed to fuck that? Because of its size, it's only like that far in.
So absurd.
And we're like, how
Go
you gonna
with
fuck
a
that?
full blow-up
So
doll.
then
Just
he
get the
realized
whole thing,
he realized
okay?
you could rip open the vagina of it, and it just goes straight through.
Yep.
So-
they're connected.
They're connected.
If you fuck it hard
Well,
enough,
that's how you clean it, right?
and you
fuck
come
right
out the
through
back. And yeah, if you,
Well, there is no cleanup because once
that's-
you're done, it just goes.
that's what
not
right.
in
saying. You
anything.
just you blow past it
right.
to whatever the floor,
So
the wall.
regardless,
Still have a
he
cleanup
shoved a
issue, it's just
vuvuzela
on
through
now
it.
yeah.
furniture and shit.
Yeah.
So now you can play it, and it has a blow-up doll.
I don't know who is banging this thing. I mean, again, it's like this big.
Right now,
like,
musical
It looks
instrument.
so
oh,
weird to
man.
hold it.
I can't wait to
Ugh.
fuck this inflatable 2-foot thing.
That
It's
just goes
just-
to, there's desperation out there. That's what that is.
Yep, you are correct.
Buy
Somebody bought
a
it.
human-sized blow-up doll.
Just get a whole blow up doll.
Yeah, just
Sometimes
don't go
they-
Spend the
halfway.
extra $20.
Like,
okay?
hey, can't afford a full blow up doll? Here's a balloon with a fuck hole.
There's no way this thing costs more than a few dollars, right? Like it's literally
It's
plastic.
definitely like a dollar store fuck toy.
It's not like. Listen, you get into like
It's like-
fuck toys and like sex shit.
In the dollar store, there's the cheap cell
gets
phone accessories.
expensive.
There's the Jesus candles and the blow up fuck toys.
Yeah, you get like the mega vibrator dildos or whatever. They're like hundreds of dollars, right? They're like up there, you know. Or you get like the realistic fuck thing that like talks to you in a human voice. This thing is like a 99-cent fuck doll.
Oh
just
yeah,
like
baby,
just
do it right there. Better.
blow it up and
harder,
get in there.
Faster.
That's it.
Give me your PIN number.
It's
what?
like, listen, you're on a budget and you want to come. Buy this thing.
Enjoy RTX, everybody. Have a lovely,
we'll see you next
weekend.
week with the live episode.
Hopefully, we see you at the Achievement Hunter panel today, a little later.
Or Sunday at the
Or-
off-topic page.
But if you
on
have
Sunday.
to choose, go to off topic.
Go to off topic.
Right, yeah.
Because it's just gonna be a Q&A.
It's gonna be messy.
We're barely gonna have any videos.
Maybe
We'll
there'll be
have-
a blow-up doll with a
Do you think we
vuvuzela.
could-
Let's bring the doll. We'll bring the doll.
Do you think we can just
Okay.
borrow some videos from Couch Shop, maybe?
Yeah.
There we go.
They've
Can
got
we
enough.
Photoshop like the fuck doll in their videos, and then it'll be our videos?